Can't believe I've been talking to you guys and I had the damn mic muted again. Must have double hit it. Apologies. I was asking just how everybody was doing tonight. You do anything interesting? Maybe more interesting than watching me smash blocks. Just cleaning the house? That's okay. Earlier today, I woke up and back was a little bit sore. We had some, looks like Sarah's come in. I'm going to go ahead and join her. Got up a little bit earlier, back was sore. So we had a whole bunch of laundry that we'd washed, was waiting to be folded. So I did about half of it. I'm going to try to do half tomorrow.
Seems like my back's sore. You know what I'm going to do? Laundry.
Yeah. Make fun. My back hurts. I'm gonna go do laundry. So we knocked out some of that today. So I understand the house cleaning stuff. We did a few picking up here and there. I think the biggest thing was actually changing out the bedding and there, put some clean, fresh bedding on. That's gonna be nice coming in tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna put up. I got a new camera, a new Wise camera for the house. Putting up in the kitchen so we can see it. We've got it on all the major areas except just the office. The little one's bedroom to make sure she's behaving. Did a ton of dishes. Not today. I did about a half a thing of dishes that were left, but the day before we were lazy on Thursday and ended up having to do a big load yesterday. But that was all good because I kind of needed it so I could make Valentine's Day dinner for Sierra. Made her a big ribeye, nice one, and then some baked potatoes, some garlic knots, stuff like that. So it was a good day. I actually had Friday off, so because where I work at, I work remotely with a company out of the UK. And since Europeans, they give people a lot more holidays. They give you a lot of the holidays that you don't get off normally in the U.S. So I have President's Day off, which is on Monday. So I had a 4-day weekend available. You're on your third load. I feel for you. I really feel for you. It's all good though. Hey, Satan judging you. Welcome to live. I hope I'm not being judged too hard. Love to. Oh, geez. I tell you what, if I could just do the cooking without having to do the dishes, that would be awesome. But it's not fair. I mean, she has to take care of the little one, take her to school, all the other stuff, take care of her when she gets home. So it's not fair. She has to do all that stuff too. So we split everything up, kind of take turns. One of us will get burned out on something, and the other will pick up the slack. It's definitely a good partnership. Oh, absolutely. I love to cook so much, but I'll tell you what, I do not like having to clean all that mess up. And I'm not like I use extra bowls and stuff. I'm pretty frugal on how many items I use to cook with, but I tell you what, it's not the top of my list to sit there and do dishes for 2-3 hours because you cook so much stuff. Not sure why that didn't drop. Oh, I think it's connected to it's picking up from the half block right there. There we go. Alright, I think I'm going to go down here and clear out a little bit. We got floating stuff. That irritates me. I'll have to get that cleaned up. But now we have some lights on this side. Actually being run by the solar cell and the battery. So, kind of making sure I can see very well down here because I want to put a couple turrets up there to help out, because it's usually from this side and the front side is where we get a lot of things hitting us. Try to clear out a little bit so they can't get caught back here. Actually, we finished. I can give you a quick view of that. So we finished the roof. You can see where the demolishers were blowing shit up. Oops, and I missed the jump. Alright. So I imagine everybody's pretty much seeing the upper section. So we got that one. A little bit earlier. OF Founder. Nice to have you on the live. And we got the second layer built a little earlier. I tore this one out and finished it. And on the other side, oops, I can get over that. She's actually used it to start her farm plot. Oh, I found her scarecrow. 2 of them. Oh, I hate those things. Every time I go into a room and there's one of those mannequins, there's always scares the hell out of me. So we got that finished, and then we got this one all the way completed out as well. They're all anchored pretty well. This is her chicken coop, which she's got like a dual entry, because they're very sneaky. Them little things sneak off. So what she did, she made a double door, so it's almost like an airlock. You close it so the chickens don't get out, and then you go in here, and then this is every time you catch a chicken. How you catch a chicken is you make sure one of your hotbar areas are blank, and then you run like an insane person after them, spamming your E key until you can pick them up. But you can see a lot of them's got eggs, feathers, all this good stuff in them. They assign the cute little names to them. So Adele, Alma, Willow, Eileen. She's got a short leg. That's why they call her Eileen. Yeah, we did move everything over. And she's got a tree coming in. So she put the stuff in. And we got everything moved finally. It took it took like 3 trips. And it's 4... Oh, come on, chickens. It took like 4K trips back and forth, and it took a long time. Especially if we.
It was 6.5 kilometers each way.
Oh, 6.5, sorry. So it ended up like what, 3 trips, maybe? I need to get some wood. It's too far away from the broadcast. I can't pick up the wood. Yeah, it was. We needed to do it, but it was tedious. I tell you what, I'm glad when we finished it up, but unfortunately, when it comes light again, because I cannot find any coal over here, which I need coal because she's got herself like a sniper rifle now. She's back into a 3rd class, and it uses 7.62, and that's what I use. So now I'm running a little bit low. And what I'm waiting for is the ability to get that loaded up. No wood. Oops. So, a little too far away. I can't reach the wood. So let's take a little bit of that. I got to repair that one block for some reason. Oh, why don't I get turned around? Now it's going to bother my OCD with having 1 cobblestone there when it should be wood. Oh, yeah. If I wasn't trying to be a boat the whole time, I guess it would have been a little bit better when coming back. But we had to do that a couple times, which was a pain in the butt. Now, how did they kill that out? Do I have any? Yep, I got it. So shift 1. Updated, but what I've been doing is trying to clear out some of this other stuff down and get ready for some electronic stuff. So I got some more spotlights to install. I need to find another couple more battery packs because I don't really use them. Oh, thanks for the likes. I really appreciate it. I never use the battery packs, but out here in the desert biome, if we use the generator that runs all the time, we would have so many screamers coming in. So that's kind of why we've gone through there. And I didn't clear all that off either. Well, shit. Excuse my French on that. I do have a note on there that I'm a little salty sometimes, so you gotta excuse the language. At least every time I have a zombie pop up, I don't scream OF.
Not every time a zombie pops up.
How much space did your military truck have in it?
Less than the vans.
Less than a van? Well, that sucks.
Yep. It's up front though. Yeah.
They're drawn to the heat and the sound. So watch, I'm kind of surprised with me tearing all this stuff out. It hasn't drawn a lot of them up. So I don't know if you guys use any other platforms, but if you go over to Twitch, it's all the same gaming. Grumpy Old Fart Gaming is my username. All the same everywhere. So if you ever go on Twitch or you want to hit it on Kick, feel free to do so. Also YouTube, I just don't do a lot on that one. I'm trying to start to build that up a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here, keep going around and make sure there's take like the majority of these walls out, because I don't want them to, once they get stuck in here, they start tearing shit up, which means if they start hitting the wrong supports, we got a chance where we may bring stuff down. It's just yeah, the creeper van, more room for the candy and the children. Really appreciate all those likes. Thank you very much. You don't have to, but it is appreciated. I just like talking to everybody, having a little bit of fun. See, that was like a normal one, so she was probably driving and she drove into something.
No, going down the fucking hill down in the water.
Oh, well, so she drove into something, so pretty close. The real loud expletive is when she gets a jump scare with the zombies. And got a friend of heroes, Polly, that's sometimes on. I'm an idle tapper, so it works out. Get you some views. I appreciate that. I mean, I enjoy talking to people. Gives me a chance to just kind of relax after a long week of work, which it wasn't long because I was off again for the Friday piece. And then I'm off for not this next week, but the week after. I'm taking a full week off. So during the day, I'll be doing some more stuff around the house, trying to clean up. I've got to build a backer with chargers to go around the backside of our couch in the living room. And I got to finish. I built some custom bookcases for an entertainment center. So there's 3 bookcases on the right. Then we got the entertainment center that holds the big TV in it, and then there's going to be I got another bookcase already built, and there's 3 more that's going to go on the right side. And I think I can get those finished up. Staycation, and building stuff up. This doesn't look good. So as y'all see last time, I went up there and got those cobblestoned up. So these are pretty heavy and protected. I can't tear too much of this down because that is one of the center supports for the building. But I got it upgraded to the explosive stuff, so I got that. Just need to make sure there's no way to keep getting stuck on things. So hopefully they can get out. And then clean up the area down here so they can come running through and you don't have to worry about them stopping. So some of these back walls we're going to end up... Oh, that's wood, so I'm going to take that one out. Oh, she's got a spider over there. We're actually playing the Purge mode, so we don't get Horde Night. So on when you play Rebirth, you got a choice that you can play it as normal, right? You can set up X number of days to a blood moon, Or you can play the Purge. And the Purge, what it does with it that's unique is, I'll show you down here. On the lower left-hand side, it says desert, so that's the biome you're in. That's the first thing. Second is the percentage, how much of the biome you cleared. So the whole idea of the Purge is to actually go out to all the POIs and clear all the zombies out. So it's kind of like you're slowly going through these larger towns, clearing all this stuff out. Anything that's got a check mark in it, you've already purged it. You've already got it done. You still get wandering hordes. You still get it where you'll have screamers. You'll still get it when you have your special events that kick off. And then you'll have the seekers that'll pop in. They're the ones that drop off, and that's why I upgraded the outside with the explosive resistant concrete. So as you can see, it's got a marking up here. It says anything that's tier 0 is a white. This light, the kind of yellowy green is tier 1. Reddish is tier 2. Tier 3 is dark green. Tier 4 is blue. And tier 5. And why those have little check marks next to them is it's telling if you want to track those. So if you clear all your tier 0s in one area, and the elevated zombies, yeah. So we're what our level is. Don't look at those deaths. I really got wiped out bad. But I'm at 74. She's at 76. And the higher stage that you get with them, they're getting harder. So it means when they keep rebirthing, it's getting harder and harder every time. And I think they can do up to 3 rebirths now. And then it's going to increase here in a little while. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good point.
I'm almost to 3. I'm at level 3 is at 7.
Yeah, that's increased. But it gets worse. See, they already come back 2 times. It looks like on 7 they're going to get up to 3, and then 9, 10, 4 times. So you have to be very careful. So they've only extended up to level 4 out of 10 on how high they go. They become more resilient. So we've got only 40% done. Here in the background, yeah, she's my girl. Oops, that is stone. Sounds like she's having some challenging times there, though.
Listen.
I am listening. That's where everybody else is.
I almost fell into a hole and decided to run instead of run.
See, there you go. There you heard the background.
That would have been bad. Okay.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, I almost went face first into a fucking giant hole, like 300 feet deep.
300?
Yeah, it's like off a chasm.
Oh, really? So you almost ran into another big hole in the ground that wasn't done by me.
No, it was an actual hole. Like mine.
Okay. And then you get those other little tidbits of information that some people find amusing and other people go, ick. I find it amusing. It's not ick to me. Hey, welcome to live chat. If you got any questions or anything you want to talk about?
You're not wrong. Told you.
Yeah, and I'm usually I'm ex-military, so I tend to have a little bit more salty language. I'm just so used to it. So I've been trying to be a lot better, get a little bit better, because sometimes it does offend people online, and I don't want to just be dropping F-bombs all the time. I know you're offended. I always offend you.
I'm offended. That's why I drop F-bombs all the time.
I think we teach the little one. It's okay to put expletives out there, damn, crap, as long as you're not picking on somebody or making fun of somebody or degrading somebody. You know, it's just, for me, it's just words.
Ah!
See, jump scare, guys. At least she did. She just went ah and didn't scream and say some nice wording there. If you use that language for an exclamation point, I see nothing wrong with it, as long as you're not calling somebody something. You know, it's In the military, you got called that stuff a lot because that was just a way to keep you in line. But it's just nobody likes to be cursed at for things. That must have been a really good one because she couldn't even say words. As long as you're respectful, I mean that's the main part. I had my dad was really good, and he taught me some stuff very young about respect, not only for your elders, but it doesn't matter people younger than you. Doesn't matter what they work at, what their job title is. He always told me that, you know, if you walk into a building, if you say hello to the CEO and ask them if they're having a nice day, then when you see the guy working in the janitorial staff, you treat him with the same respect because, I mean, they're putting in long hours just like you are. There's no reason to be an a-hole with them. Healthcare, yeah, I can imagine. I imagine you when you guys leave a room, you're pretty much saying a few choice words for all us patients who are a little bit harder to work with, like me. Did a lot of combat lifesaver in the military and stuff like that. And the only thing I don't like is I can stand blood, gore, guts, all that stuff, smell. But I tell you what, if you bring a needle near me, I have to look away. And it was funny because when I was learning to do combat lifesaver in the military, which means you're not a full medic, but they train you up on a lot of these, how to handle a punctured lung, things like that, just quick battlefield things. It came down where you were learning to give IVs to each other. So we have a word in there, we call them battle buddies, right? It's your buddy you're training with. And mine, got mine in first time and was, you know, excited. I was like, oh, good job, dude. You know, great job. And then I picked up the needle with the IV line and everything else. And my hands started shaking. I mean, my hands were shaking like this. The look on his face, he started screaming and said he wanted a new battle buddy. And I finally got him. It took 2 tries. But I felt so bad for him because my hands were shaking so bad. So I'm the one, it's not the pain of the needle. It's just, with me, I actually look at it and I can swear that the light glints off of it and it sparkles and everything and it just tears me apart. Yeah, we did a lot of field training and stuff. It's always fun. Learned a lot in there. I actually went in, I started a little bit later. I went in when I was, I think about 23. So a little bit later than a lot of people normally go into the military. I came from a very small town, so my recruitment was really quick. We used to have to drive 60 miles to go in to get groceries. Am I not able to hit that? There we go. So 60 miles each way, and crap, I hate that. I hate those damn things. So right next door to, and it was in California, so it was right next door to a Vaughn's, and I went in to help my mom load everything up and bring it home and all that good stuff. And we went in, and then all of a sudden, I go over to help her bring grocery out the car and told her, yeah, well, next week I'm leaving for basic training. And it kind of threw her for a loop. She was kind of upset. My dad was like, hey, you made the right choice. You've got to get out of here. It's a little nowhere town. It was nice to grow up in, but it wasn't going to go anywhere after that. So he was happy when I left. A little bit sad, though, because I spent my entire time, I was in Fort Benning, Georgia, for training. That's where I did my basic and AIT, airborne training, and then air assault. Wow, they tore the hell out of this corner. Glad I saw this. I spent my whole time in Germany, and I also did time in Kuwait during the liberation of Kuwait and running into Iraq for Desert Storm. So that's how a while back ago it was. And I didn't take very many vacations off when I was in the military. And I kind of waited until I got ready to de-roast from the military. I got back home right before Christmas, and on the 4th of January, my dad had suffered a major heart attack and died. But I got back home and got to see him for at least a couple days before he ended up passing. So it was really nice to do that. Felt good. I think if I would have waited and stayed in for another year or so, it probably would have been a fact that he would have died and I wouldn't have had a chance to see him.
Zombies that have special abilities, like shock me and fire.
Hey, easy. Once I tore that out, so
That's the other one.
maybe if they got that torn out, they won't.
Their remains into the body bags, and then you can use those to turn them into bone powder.
And those were sealed up with the explosion proof, so they were beating the hell out of the wall back here.
To make explosion resistant concrete mix. It helps make the base a little bit more stable for
Hey Josh, welcome to Live.
and,
Hope you're having a good
because they
day.
cause a lot of damage. I think I killed him because my partner is behind playing as well.
What she's trying to say over there on the backside is I run my mouth too much. It's all good.
Could you imagine? My luck would be I would fall right into the reservoir.
Doorknobs. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually tear some of this stuff down. I can tear the radiators. Not going to take the cars. I can take the trash.
Yeah, so it's
And
taken us a
why I'm
while,
tearing these down
running
is
the Rebirth mod on
let me do
7th
that
July, and
because I'm trying to get enough so that we can
different biomes, which are from Purge mode,
make
to
some
clear out all the
more ammo back here.
payloads and everything, and
And right now we don't have enough coal. Not enough of the other stuff. So we got the brass tearing up down there. As soon as I take it out of the shredder, we'll have even more. So we got a lot of nitrate. We got a lot of clay. Got a lot of lead. I just ran out of coal. And there's no coal in the desert biome that I've found so far. So that is why I'm waiting till daylight. And then I'm going to go and... didn't I get the planks? Idiot. Got the planks. And there's a new military truck she found. She says it doesn't have... It's got less than the creeper van as far as space, but looks pretty cool. We'll just leave it parked over here. Of course she drives over the... That just drives me insane. Sorry. Alright, let's make sure it's in between the lines and it's not on a curb. Perfect. Drives her crazy me doing that, and she will
listen,
lose
you
things.
told me you were parking away from the house, so
I know, but you didn't park between the lines and you were over the curb. I know, just like normal life, right? Alrighty, let's see. Okay, move Doom. Why are they calling Shadow now? You're not E. Let's see. That's my boy. So it looks like we're aligned. We're not over the back. That's good. So let's... Oh, I don't know. I did. I got a bunch of oil shell. I made a bunch of gas. So I think they were all filled up. So. Did I go through them? Nope. Alright, that's a little bit better. Sorry guys, my OCD on that. Gas 100%, so that one's good. Let's see what she left in this one. 52%, at least it's a half a tank, right? This one has 10%, so that's because she went out and grabbed it. And how am I going to park
I
that
reached the
big
end of the
ray.
world. It actually comes up, stops you, and it comes up with a pop-up and says end of the world.
Oh, really? I can't line the truck up, but at least maybe I can look nice. Go this way.
Ah, fucker.
There we go. Yeah, see, there's a line there. And in the lines there, look at that park job. Right up next to the curb. Didn't have to use the curb feelers, for those of you who know what those are. The mod Zach is actually Rebirth, and we're running Purge mode. So there's no Blood Moon Nights, but we're clearing out every single POI in every single biome. And you have to do it in order. So you have to do, I believe it's forest, desert, burnt. Then you go to snow, and then you go to the wasteland area.
No.
No?
No. Come here.
Oh. I thought she was talking to tell me no. I'm so used to being told no. Alright, let's go and tear this out a little bit. So the only mod we're actually running is the Rebirth mod. Thank you for the likes, Idle Mom. Appreciate it.
I was chasing my chicken.
Oh, I didn't get to. I actually recorded that the other night, guys. Watching her run around chase a chicken. It was entertaining. It was. I hope it was entertaining for everybody else. I ain't gonna say it's a little hard to catch them. I don't have the patience for it because you got to run around with an empty slot and spam the E key to try to get them picked up. And they do not work with you on being able to be caught. And we found out the little SOBs can actually climb on top of each other. That's why she put it in. She put roof on there with bars on the chicken coop, because they will climb on top of each other and then end up getting out of the coop and get away. Exactly, that's what I thought too. And then, when I was growing up, we had chickens, and I don't know how they figured out how to get out of shit. They were, for being some of the dumbest birds on the planet. They would figure out how to get out of the damn place.
I can find the clip.
We had a whole bunch of Rhode Island Reds that we had used for eggs and everything. Never killed them and ate them, though. We never did that with them. We just used them for eggs. Probably because nobody in my family wanted to go out and
Choke a chicken.
yeah, go out and choke the chicken and pluck them. Yeah, it should be in. I'll put it out there after I'm done with the live. It was from last night. It was funny. She was running up and down a mountain, and what made it even funnier is when she was running to try to chase the chicken, there was a fox running after her, trying to chase her and the chicken. It was awesome. And of course, she was saying some very choice words while she was trying to chase a chicken down. So it was awesome.
I'm glad one of us found humor in it. Probably
Yeah.
still finding humor in chasing
The only
chickens
thing
as they got out.
dumber than a damn chicken that I know of is a turkey. Turkeys, you gotta watch them. If it's raining and stuff, they'll end up looking straight up and end up drowning themselves. Chickens will sit there with their head in a water bowl if you don't fix it up so it's got a small area at the bottom, like the old kind that you used to screw onto like an old mayonnaise can. It had and you put it up. You could use them as feeders or waterers, because if you left too big a hole, they'd shove their head in it and they would die. So we learned that the hard way when we lost one. We couldn't figure out why she died, but then we got the other ones.
I will find the clip for you, Randy. I'll go through my recording. Clip it.
Let me see who all's in. Gotta call people out. Sizzlewitz. Who's in there? If you got any questions, anything, guys, go ahead and just drop them in. Pretty conversational. Only time I might slow down a little bit is when we have an event or we have seekers come in. I tend to kind of pay attention to that. Welcome to live, Sean. How you doing? Hey, Toxic. Welcome to the live. Hope you're having a good night. We're getting a lot of rain here, so I think she said we have a chance for flooding.
Yeah, we're under a flash flood.
And a flash flood warning. How long have I been playing? I've been playing 3.5, 4 years now. I play a lot of vanilla, but I've gotten into play Darkness Falls for quite a while. We just wanted a little bit harder gameplay, so we like playing that. And then we found Rebirth, and Rebirth has been a lot of fun. We played it regular with Horde Night stuff on it, and then we found the Purge. So we're trying to. Our goal is to play through the whole Purge and get all the biomes cleared out, but it takes a very long time. Have you been playing 7 Days to Die very long? Or do you play it all? Yeah, I remember that. And then Fun Pimps actually sold the rights to the console to another company who didn't keep it updated. And I don't think Fun Pimps had an agreement with them to get them the latest and greatest code. So now you've got it. The only difference on that is now consoles can all play together. They're on the same version. What is it? I think it's 1.3. And the only problem is you can't put mods on any of the consoles. There's no ability to do that. That's the only bad thing of them. But it's nice everybody gets to kind of play together, and this last release kind of ensured that. Yeah, I had started. Sierra started back on Alpha 10. I started playing like at 16, 17. Playing with the mods is, I mean, and again, I like using the full bake mods like Darkness Falls, Rebirth. And then now there's a new one called Forsaken Trail. I tried playing that a little bit. But I'm gonna have to learn a little bit more of that on my own before I just start streaming on it, because I look like an idiot on that one, trying to learn it and play it and everything. So it's all about the perception. You look like you've been playing for years and you're a pro. It looks really good, but if you don't, people, it'd be gone. He quit after a mixer went down. Yep. So this one's almost like, I hate to say it's, oops, there we go, I got a repair. I wonder when that one's going to come. I didn't have the required materials, because all my duct tape is upstairs. So this mod is a little bit different because you don't have to have repair kits on there. There are repair kits for vehicles and for weapons, but you normally just use duct tape to fix things. So I think what I did is when I loaded it back up, I took my duct tape out. So where the hell is the duct tape at? Right there. So I'm going to take some of that, put that on my hotbar again. I'm going to put these up here. Take those out. Let me make sure. So I'm going to go ahead and load everything back over. Yeah, so this is, we're running Rebirth, and of course, so what you do is if you clear the tier 5s, and we're doing the Purge mod, and you don't damage the box, at the end of it, you can actually pick it up. Let me see if I got a box that's owned by me over here somewhere. Probably don't. She's been gathering them all, but if you hit the E key, you can actually pick them up and you bring them back as storage. So you can get a lot of.
All the ones that are over the moss, the middle of the floor,
Okay.
right side, left side, left side, left side.
Right here.
No, middle of the floor, left side.
Oh, okay. So if you hit E, you see you can pick them up and take them with you. So if you don't damage, you can bring them in. Oh, that's how you got through COVID watching them play, Uncle JJ. That's cool. I need to get. I've got firearm repairs. Got the brain shit. So I'm gonna drop that in there. I'm gonna store the other stuff here because I don't want to bring it to. I'm gonna bring the mines with me though, and hopefully I can find one out there. I'd like to show you guys the animation on the mine. It's very cool when you lay it down. Let me see if I can make the extensions too before we go. So, shaft extension, cobblestone. I'll only make 2 of these to show you guys. So we'll let that build up. I'll go back downstairs, repair my axe, and then I'll start in again. Can I get to that? Oh, there we go. Thanks for joining the live run. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. I think if I take this one and the half block off, ooh, maybe it's that one because it's touching. Boy, that thing is just sticking in there. We'll get this torn down yet. Hey, great month for birthdays, I will say. My daughter's birthday in April was after everything shut down, so the streaming community celebrated her birthday on live. Oh, that is awesome. I like when you have a really good community of people that enjoy just, and again, it's not trying to get involved in everybody's life, but just being human beings and celebrating things like that because it's really nice. There we go. And I fell in the only hole down there. That's good. My luck. So again, a few of the people are on here. Why I'm clearing all this stuff out is because they tend to get stuck on it. So. And if they get stuck, they get a bit enraged, and when they get enraged, they start tearing shit down. And what I want them to do is to run through all the natural doorways in here, come out one side or the other. Yeah, that bothers me. If you have to filter a community, that means that's just toxic. That's not a nice place to be. It's not good, especially. And again, you know, it's supposed to not be kids on TikTok, but everybody knows there is. Everybody's aware of it. Don't make things so toxic because people coming in, if they're trying to learn to play a game or learn a craft or something like that, and they're there to watch people who are throwing up their time, offering it out there to try to get people to understand what's happening, it's bad. Oh, you said the Charlie uniform November Tango? Some people act like that. That's one of the ones that I don't like saying. That's really not a nice thing to say, ladies. But if somebody's acting like that, then they deserve what they get sometimes. But I personally, I don't like when people get really toxic or give people a hard time or scream and yell at people, especially people starting out new playing games and stuff. I tend to see a lot of that out. Like in Fortnite and things like that where they'll get on, or Call of Duty. I'm not digging on that piece. I mean, it's just a game. People are going to have fun. They're trying to get through stuff. Let me see if I can get over to... There's the water that I tried to turn a van into a boat. So, let's... You know what? I'm going to set a quick waypoint here. Hey, thanks, Joshua. I appreciate the phone. Oh, the other. Oh, the COVID. Oh, so yeah, that makes it rough. So I am going to head over there, like I said, guys, and I am 6.7 miles back. I'm sorry, K back over there to be able to get, because I need a technical term crap load of coal so I can get our volume of ammunition back up, because it was where we were running around with 4.5, 5K, because some of these zombies now are just bullet sponges, and it is amazingly hard to take them down, especially when they start evolving. And like I was showing earlier, they can evolve up to a level 10. Right now we got them at a 4, and they're pretty damn rough. So it's getting harder and harder as we go along. I was mistaken. It's not the COVID word. It's a alternative. I've been filtered. I was filtered a few times on stuff because there was one lady that was a teacher, and she'd go into stores and take her pants down or run around in like boxers and stuff. And all I said was, you would think somebody who's in education wouldn't go around acting like a child in a grocery store like that when, you know, her kids could follow her on TikTok and everything else. And I had about 3 or 4 of them that were removed because it violated standards of I was bullying her. And I never said she was a dumb bee or anything else, and got kind of filtered out. So I kind of stopped being respectful and telling people, you know, things that I considered just like not cool to do. So I just left it alone. They want to have their mods, let their mods take care of all that stuff. Oops. Four-wheeler so fast that if you're not careful, you end up spinning out. You know it'll happen here. Yeah, it was pretty wild. So I kind of just left it alone. I enjoy going into lives, watching. There's a lot of people I end up fanboying over. Usually a lot of the creators I watch are pretty much on YouTube. I got Glock 9, Guns, Nerds, and Steel, Genosis. I don't think Purple's over there. Purple's on TikTok. And then, who's the Australian guy, maybe? Joodle. Joodle's the other one. He's really fun to listen to. He's pretty great. Glock 9 is that's how I started really learning and how to go out and try to hopefully make a good experience for people with watching my buddy Glock. So I say my buddy very, very loosely because he follows me back only because if you're a gamer and follow his streams, he will follow you back on stuff. But he doesn't care. He'll cut loose with the expletives and everything else, but it's more fitting. He's just not screaming about everything. So I don't know. Let's take a look here and see. I know it's going to go dark here, guys, but I think I may just sneak through. Yep, there it goes, real dark. And we got mad dogs. Only because I really don't feel like going 4K out of the way to go around. Mark Pelier, is that how you pronounce his name? I'll have to go and take a look. Is he as he does stream on YouTube, or is he on TikTok as well? Oh, jeez. I caught one tree at least. Five Nights with Freddy. Oh, that would be cool. I've been looking for a couple other games to try to start streaming with. It's a little fun. Something that you don't have to be 100% heads down, not paying attention to the lives. Because I made my life more complicated. Because now that I'm streaming on all the platforms, Streamlabs does not support TikTok comments. So I can't see your comments. I can't see your likes. I can't see the gifts and stuff. And I want to acknowledge people that are on. So I actually have a boom mic that I got off of TikTok. Not trying to push you toward that because I'm not going to show you what it is or anything, but it's got an add-on piece that I can put my phone on. So right now I have the main part of Streamlabs that shows me comments for Kick, shows me the comments for Twitch, shows me the comments for YouTube, and then I've actually got my phone here logged in. So yeah, I'll go check them out. I love people that have fun with it. They don't take it serious. They just have fun, and people tend to gravitate toward that. They like people that are actually out there trying to have fun, not to be a superstar pro or anything. They just have fun with it. Oh, another tree. Awesome. There's so many trees. I will say, and I hope I'm not jinxing myself, I have not run across any bears through here. There's usually so many bears. So I'll take that as a win any day. So we'll go down this way a little bit, take the road, and we'll see if we can cut off to the side a little bit there to the west. Yep, it looks like it's going to go through. Is it? Or no, it just drops off. Well, I like GNS, and the only reason I do is because the guy does so much research every time a single new version comes out about your percentages, things like that. If there's a new mod that's got a lot of points to it, he'll actually do all the analytics behind it, which, I mean, the guy is just really good with that stuff, and I appreciate it. I do IT as a work, and I am not about to spend my days off doing analysis on code and games and everything else. I want to relax. Oh, great. Yep. I'm going through the burnt biome. I did not want to have to drive all the way around, so. Oops. Oh, there's a bear. I just jinxed myself, like I said. But he's not be able to catch me. Maybe let's go fast enough. As long as I don't catch a tree here too much. Oh, he's right there again. Smokey does not like me being in his biome. I wonder how far he's going to chase me here. Should be coming out fairly soon here. Climb the hill. This thing is so darn fast that trees will sneak up on you real quick like that. I don't know if you guys noticed, their burnt biome has a lot of burnt wood in it. Problem is, it doesn't give you enough burnt wood. It's faster to go mine in coal, unfortunately. 2.1, I see a road over here, though. Oh, nope. And drive straight into a car very clearly marked on the road. Oh, jeez. There's a needle there. Alright, let's go back over this way, folks. Kind of sneak along a little bit. Skirt. And I've got dysentery because I crossed over to the biome and we haven't cleared the desert yet. So it's going to give me dysentery. It's going to make some very rude noises. No more than the rude noises I make. But you don't hear that junk. Come on, get me out to the forest. Tired of driving like I'm in a dark tunnel here. Should be coming out fairly soon here. Didn't think. I thought it was a little like a Cayenne. Oh, no. So, guys, I'm trying to turn a vehicle into a boat again. I need to drink. I need to eat. Let me see if there's. I'm gonna try to get over to the forest biome before I stop and try to. Because of that. Oh, get out of the way, Smokey. I think we're getting close. I think I see the regular trees right over here.
Yeah, you're almost there. Just don't go south.
I know, it's about 600 meters, probably. There we go. Much easier, guys. But there's plenty of fog. Great. So what I'm going to do is just stop here for a second. I'm going to get off. Alright, I'll take care of you. Alright, so need some just water because it will actually help clear the dysentery we've got. And you'll get dysentery eating rotten food, things like that, or accidentally eating spoiled meat. And I somehow got infected. Well, that's not too bad.
Because you go into the biome, you get infected.
Yeah. That's a little... I showed you guys before when you've got the... It's on the hands. The stabilizer device, you don't get infected when you go in between the biomes. So that's why it's very important that you're supposed to clear the pine forest, then you go into the desert, then you move to the burnt, because when you cross over the borders, you get hit with that and exhaustion. So I didn't bring anything with me, which is pretty dumb. Let's kind of drive around a little bit and see if we can find some coal. I'll make sure I mine the top of it first. Just take the top of the node off so I can show you guys how that mine works, because it is very cool what they did. I really like it. So that's alright, come on. What I don't like is if you go to your map, you can't see any of the stuff where, like, you can on some of the nodes and stuff. They're at least on Darkness Falls, it'll light up the nodes at a certain level. And we really need some coal. Kind of drive around back and forth. Those are just boulders. What do we got over here? Boulders. Come on, I know there's some coal around here. All this rock. Kind of trying to scan out here and see. What's that? I think that's just limestone there. Yeah, it's just limestone. That's not going to help us. I will take it just to... Alright, regular boulders. Regular boulders. Ooh, nope. Limestone. That's the difference in here. In order to make cobblestone, you have to get a bunch of limestone and boulders and rocks. Put it in a shredder. You just can't make cobblestone on you. You can't even make blocks on you. You have to actually have a workstation. That looks like lead. Sometimes lead gives it too. I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to go and move it out a little bit. And the only reason I do is because I collapsed the mine out one time. And so here's the lead. You clear the top piece off. And we go in storage. We pull one of the mines out. And shift one. And then you actually drop the box. And this is beautiful. It starts digging. It builds it up. And it clears the box. Actually puts a door on it. And keep zombies from coming in. And then the mine is built down here for you. Now, as you can see, it went all rock. So sometimes you lose what you've got in there. Sometimes you end up with nitrate. Sometimes you end up with that. So I'm going to actually use it a little bit. And I'm going to build up some rock because we need to build up some cobble. So I'm just going to gather a little bit here. I know it'll be a little bit boring. But it's nice because I forgot them. But there's another one you put in that's the extension. You drop it right there, step back. And it does another extension down with a mine shaft, the ladder, and then opens it up another 10 blocks below. So it's actually pretty cool what they came up with. I really like that bit of programming. That's only because I'm a technical geek. I started my career off as a programmer, and then I went into solution architecture, project management, and then now I am a director of professional services at a SaaS company. Hey, Dirt, I love the Rebirth.
Freaking hole.
No worries. I'm glad you joined us here. We run Rebirth now. We're running Purge mode, right? We're not running regular 7 days where you have your X days for blood moon. So we're actually running Purge, and what that means, and I'll take a quick second. Everybody else kind of heard it before. Is when you go into places, the POIs, they're ranked, of course, tier 0 all the way to 5. And then once you clear them, you get a check mark. That means you've been purging out that biome. And you can't go between the biomes until you purge it up to 75%. So if you look down the lower left, Pine Forest, we've cleared 75% of the POIs. We cleared 265 out of 353. Another thing to add is you start out with 145 kills and it goes down to 1, and then they send you a drop crate. So you don't get normal crates out there dropping for it. It happens because of how many kills you do. You have to level up all your weapons by using them. You just can't buy books and level those up. And then when you do this, because of the classes on it, you'll get 3 levels of weapons. So, for example, I'll kind of show you so it's easier to talk about. I'm a witch doctor is my first one. I'm maxed out there, and I started doing a madman. So when I'm doing the madman, I have to use my knuckles to get it to advance the knuckles up from 1 to 2 to 3 all the way to 10. And then this weapon is what is considered a level 3 set 5 SCAR, which is actually the tactical rifles. So I have a sub down here, and as you're using it, let me go back out. Let's go to 4. If you look in the lower left, if I keep using it a little bit more, it'll level up to 5. But it's at its first level, and there'll be 2 more levels that it goes up before it gets as good as my SCAR is. Again, if you got any more questions or want to kind of talk about the mod or anything else in general, just drop them in the chat. Welcome to the live, Wolfgang. If you want to, Dirt, you can also follow. I've been going lately where I go on TikTok every single night, just on TikTok. Saturday, Sunday, I've been kind of allowing that to be out, and I go on Streamlabs. And I go to all the other platforms. So I go to the green, I go to the purple, and then I also go into the red, and then of course TikTok. All the same username. I don't have a huge following here, but I do have quite a few people that come in. So if you got questions. And the only reason I'm gathering all this stone right now, the mine, guys, is yeah. You can follow me on the red too. I've actually got with Stream Elements, it allows me to put all my stuff off to the right there of the chats, and it will put up the comments for the green, the purple, the red. But the only one it won't is TikTok. So I have a boom mic off the side here that picks up very well. And what I end up doing is I just put my mic on there, and I'm just kind of watch all the 2 sets of comments. 7 days die for a month. Now, are you playing it on? Obviously, since you asked about the mod, you're already playing it on PC, correct? Okay, sweetie, you all right? Just hurting. We can call it in a little while if you want. Okay.
Did too much.
Well, then, exactly. You shouldn't. Just let me do it.
But you're not helping. I'm not going to sit around and be lazy while you do everything. Can you just listen out for me?
Yeah. Is it up high enough so I can hear it? Or is it in your headphones?
It's
Okay. All right. If I hear it, I'll go ahead and step back there.
I'm in a vehicle, so we could just run off.
Okay. So, guys, that's my better half. Oh, I think I found a little bit of coal there. Sometimes you get lucky digging around like this. There's coal. That's what I came over here for. Red is in China? No, red as in the YT. The red and white logo. There is a lot to learn. And hey, just come in and ask questions. I would suggest learn how to play vanilla first before you try to put a mod on, because not only is it usually a little bit harder because they kind of make the mods a little bit more complex, but it also, you learn a lot of the game mechanics, how to go out, use workbenches, things like that. Because I guarantee if you try to throw a Rebirth mod on top of Steam, if you've never done that before, it'll drive you nuts the first couple times you do it. But there is ways that you can do it. So I actually have a way that I can have my Steam up to version 1.3. If you look on this one, this mod actually runs on version 1.1 of 7 Days to Die. Darkness Falls is on 1.2, getting ready to go 1.3. And installing them, you have to understand the Steam structure. Hey, thanks. I got a follow over here. I appreciate it. Bobby G, thank you very much. I appreciate it. But I would learn the basics on there. Learn to play it. Get it up. Play up. You don't have to go up to insane. I'm definitely not that kind of a player. But play it up enough so that you get useful. You understand how to build up your skills and everything. I always go through cardio and parkour. That's just a personal preference. And the only reason I do so is because then I can run away really quick, and I can jump really high to get up into stuff to get away from things. After you kind of learn to control it, then you can do typical Twitch-style game things where you jump and you move out of the way of things and jump over them, confuse them. You learn how to do little techniques like training them. So you'll run down a street or something, and then they'll start following you, and you turn back around. And depending on what type of weapon you're using and what type of ammo, so if you're using things like armor piercing and stuff, you get them lined up, and because they follow linear pathing with the AI, that way you can start shooting through them. And if you kill one and the bullet carries through, well, you get more hits, and it takes a little bit less with all the zombies that you may have to clear out, especially if you get like a horde walking through or anything like that. Yeah, you can. So one of the skills, and this is the Rebirth mod, but they do have parkour and cardio on the other ones, is you go to here and you look at dexterity. You have cardio, which if you look at it, it tells you can walk 20% faster. You can regen. Actually kicks off. Normally when you start out very low, you lose stamina when you're running. So my stamina right now, I don't lose it. And if you saw me when I'm mining, it doesn't even drop down as long as I'm not doing power blows on it. So that pathing, yeah, you got to get them lined up. And once you learn how to do that, I'll tell you what, life becomes a lot easier. You're not quite as nervous when you get a big horde of zombies coming at you. You handle it a little bit easier. You don't get freaked out. Because I know when I started several years ago, that was one of the big things. I would sit there and I would psych myself out. Holy crap, there's a horde. And then I'd just instantly run. That's not the way to do it. You can handle them just by understanding how they path. Now again, I do know from when they went from the alphas up to the first version, they changed the pathing and they surprised me. So it's gotten a lot better, but I've learned how to kind of run that around. The reason I'm getting so much rock, guys, is I really need coal, because we need the coal and the nitrate to make the gunpowder pieces that will go into our ammo machine. Because you can either make ammo in the workbenches, which takes forever, or you can use the ammo machine. Nah, I tell you what, if you ever get stuck in a corner, jumping around and dodging and stuff will save you. I'll be truthful. I mean, we're pretty high, and she hasn't died very much. She does a really good job of. She really likes fighting out there, but I've died 12 times, right? It looks easy and stuff I do, but sometimes you'll get these seekers, and they come in stacks of 3 in this mod. And when they do, they start kicking these zombies out that are actually, oh crap, got too close to the top. Well, I know, then why did you run through it, you stupid pet? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in here for a little bit, guys, because it looks like I just broke, yep, there's some lead there that we were looking for. Nope, won't let me get it. We'll just let it fall around us. And when we go up to the top, you'll see why I moved the vehicle away. I hope I moved it far enough away. Let's go here. Oh, crap. Where did I put it? See, that's why I put it over here, because when it does that and collapses on you, then you lose it out. So, lucky we're not over in the forest anymore. We don't really need to use it, but that's the kind of thing. I had a mod that I busted everything. I tell you what, like I said, it's very frustrating with mods if you're not used to it and how to work with Steam and the installs and all that. It will drive you insane. So I'm going to try to find... really need to do a coal one. I may not need to use the mine because it usually tears it all up, but I really need some coal because I'm getting low on my ammo. And I don't really want to go through the burnt biome and start just picking up wood and getting coal that way. I would rather be lazy about it and actually, of course, when you're out looking for coal, you'll never find it. That is limestone. And you have no excuse. It's all good. I tell you what, some of them are you'll get them with conflicts. That's the things that you run into, is when they start having conflicts between the mods because of what they're calling. Especially, and I can't remember what some of these, is it Lua or something else for the scripting? I'm not sure which one it is. Come on now. You've got to have some stuff out here somewhere. So while I drive around, I look like an idiot trying to find coal. I'm not going into the biome for that. And there's a bear, there's a wolf. They've actually got moose, they've got deer. Oh, there's lead, they need lead. So many moving parts, yeah. Especially when they have dependencies and when you have one where they're trying to do something that's similar, making some of the same calls, it will cause you problems. I've learned how to, you have to put one mod in. If it works well, then you slap another mod on it. If that works well, then you slap another one until you find which one it breaks it, and then you go back through it and find out which ones are in conflict with each other. The only mods I got, like I said, is Rebirth on this one, so it's pretty clean, very easy to do. But I run multiple instances of everything, so I've got vanilla all the way up to 1.3, 1.2. But at least troubleshoot right. Yeah, I tell you what, it becomes very hard because you got to figure out where it's going to break, and then you have to get in that situation and try to break it to see if you got the mods that aren't conflicting with each other. It becomes a pain. Are you kidding me? I can't believe I can't find any coal here. How many mines do I have? I may try putting it on top of another. That's just stone. Really need to get some coal. How long is it going to take before it kicks in for you, sweetheart? 30 minutes or so?
If it works.
And there's a little rabbit there?
Hmm?
I just said there was a little rabbit there.
That's the thing. I pay the price for paying medicine either way because maybe it'll help my hip.
Maybe it won't.
But if it does, or if it doesn't, I'm still gonna have to deal with pain because my liver's gonna hurt.
Sorry, sweetheart. You know, if I could take that away, I would.
That's why I don't like doing it. Try my best to
I can't believe I can't find any coal. This is absolutely ridiculous. I know it's kind of boring, guys, but I do really need some ammunition, so I've got to get this stuff located. Oh, she cleared another POI. Yeah, the witch doctor can use bows, But I tell you what, it is such a pain. It's hard to level up because it takes so many shots. And usually you have to switch so much between your bow. They start getting a little bit too close. It's nice when you want to pick them off and get the bonuses from being stealth. But it also is a pain because they get coming up on you. You've got to switch to a weapon anyway so that you can take them down. That's why I've got the point now. I just use my weapons, but I go through a lot of ammo too. Sometimes you get it from there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to park up on the hill over here. Yeah, the problem is if I go to the burning forest, I get the infection and being tired and everything else. Dysentery, yeah. So this is metal. We're going to see what we can do to throw another mine down if you guys don't mind. Go here. Come back to it. Alright, build that mine for me. Awesome. Well, let's see if it did the iron or if it actually has some coal down in here. Of course, iron and lead. So you got iron in it? Nope. Iron there. Iron there. So if I clear this out, we might get a little bit more. Oh, it looks like it's got a little bit of nitrate. So there may be some coal. Just remember, don't tear the ceiling down, because you'll end up having a hole in the ground like we did last time. So I'll start doing this, and I'll clear the nitrate, because usually where nitrate is, usually get lead. I don't need a lot of iron. I could use it to stock up on. So we got. Maybe I could update the base out there, put steel around it. Afterlife, there, yeah. I haven't played that very much. Need to probably expand my horizon. Sit there and squeal till I don't kill that thing, because the damn pet won't kill it fast enough. Where's he at? There he is. Exactly. And that's what's nice about Steam. You can just make copies of those folders, and as long as you keep them separated out, you can do that. And you just, instead of using Steam to kick it off like you normally do, then you just go to the directory and kick off the exe, and that way you can run all your mods independent. Because we've got Vanilla installed, we've got Darkness Falls, I got Forsaken Trail, and then I've also got, of course, Rebirth. Had the joke mod on there a little bit, but it was funny. Don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't me. They have an app for it now. I've always done it manually. I mean, I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess.
I ended my TikTok live. I'm just gonna hang out with you guys on Purge.
Okay.
I was talking to my chat. No one really hangs out with me when I game on TikTok. I just...
Oh, good. Thank you for the likes. I really do appreciate it, guys. Just allows me to get more people in, have a little more conversation, kind of share what I enjoy to do. Hopefully help people out. Let's try maybe with the nitrate, see if that takes us off to some coal, because we can always use the nitrate for the ammo machine. But you always have to be careful with nitrate, it tends to collapse a lot.
So, which way did you decide to go in?
gonna dig out a little bit here, see if we can get a little bit more exposed. This is iron. Looks like it's a bunch of nitrate there, leading into lead. Not really too hurting on there. We got a lot of lead, so I'm just going to kind of concentrate on the nitrate. Hopefully I won't bring this down on me again. If I do, I do. It's kind of a niche thing with 7 Days to Die too. I find out you get more off of YouTube following some of the pretty decent people over there, like Glock 9, Gunsner Steel, Genosis, Jawoodle. I was trying to remember his name earlier. He's really funny. His name is Josh, but his little moniker is Jawoodle. Well, see, that's good that you bought it a couple years ago. It was actually cheaper, right? And you got grandfathered in, so when they finally went live with it, since you were involved in the alpha, you didn't have to pay.
Please. God. Oh my God.
She come back again on you? It's all good, sweetheart.
Stay dead.
Stay dead.
She rebirthed all the time she could.
She hit you twice?
Well, the first time, and then the second time, and then the third time.
Jeez. That's right, you're ahead of me a little bit on that stuff, so.
Well, we're on the same route.
Oh, we're up to 3 now?
No. We're at the same amount.
Okay.
We're level 7.
There we go. Jump scare back there, guys. That wasn't me. I don't have that pitch.
Sorry.
But wake up. Jump scare. That's pretty cool. He gifted it to you too. I mean that's nice to have people do that. It's always have the good buddies that'll take care of you. Oh, there was Cole. Oh, hey. What I tell you guys, you work through this stuff, and a lot of the time it will give you what you need. See if we can clear it out here. I'm gonna dig a little bit and see if I can get the coal exposed here. Oops, that's not it. That's not it. There we go. We can go down a little bit. Come on. There we go. Oh, there's a good node.
Sorry, Polly. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How am I doing on the coal? What's we doing? 900.
Ah!
I mean, it's coming up quick because I have miner 49er, but it's not going as fast as I would like it to. But we'll get through it. You scaring Polly again?
Her reaction was good fucking God. Okay.
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Really do. Trying to keep an eye on it. Let's do a little bit more digging here, guys. Let's see if we can get a little bit more.
Ah!
You're going to make me jump here pretty soon. That's all iron. There's a little bit of coal there. Looks like it's starting to pan out a little bit, which means that's iron, lead.
Sorry.
Do I need to go down, maybe? Clear out this one. Clear this out a little bit. I can always use a stone for more cobble back to the base, but see if I can take it down a little bit, maybe. Did I spot a little bit there? I appreciate it. Happy Sunday morning. Oh, jeez. Is it
Yes, it's 3:30.
3:38? Hey, we did another one where we went super late. We were up till 4 yesterday. All fun.
Well, we probably
That was me. Went up there. Got to watch a few things on Netflix when we went up to get some dinner.
Polly, my dog is broken.
Oh,
Polly,
there's some more there.
Polly, my dog. I think
what's
Rex
it now?
needs help. Okay, hold on.
Why don't you just keep like a consistent name for that animal?
Can't.
They can't develop a relationship, but if you don't do that, it's very easy. You know it is.
No.
Minor 49er for the win, brother.
Hey, Polly, new name, Zeus. Add it to the list.
Zeus.
Look, she has a running list, like actual, like physical paper list of all the names this poor dog has gone through, so she can dog goes to therapy.
You spend way too much time with us, Polly. Way too much. Not that it's a bad thing.
No, Polly spends way too much time with me.
Well, okay. Be that way.
I will.
Please, Polly, I don't scare you when I jump in and kill something and it jumps out at me. Just remember that when she makes you have to think about it, you're gonna have to invest in depends.
Depends.
There's more coal there, I think. That's steel. Sorry, iron, guys. Easy to
Remember
make
the
cool.
long haul we all took naps? Works for me. We have 18 names. 18 names this poor dog
Add
has
a
had.
little bit. I think this is a little bit here. Yep. There we go. Got a little bit more. So we'll probably be on for at least another hour, guys, and then we'll see how it goes there. Have to sleep in a little bit, which we're lucky. We have a 5-year-old, and I was lucky and was able to take Valentine's Day off. And Grammy decided she wanted to take the little one all the way till Monday evening. So we got 4 days being alone, nice and quiet, and then also able to play until the early mornings that you don't get the little face next to you on the bed going, "Daddy, I'm up." Especially after
I just get the little characters at the kitchen table.
Oh, yeah, she's banging stuff on the table. She doesn't do too bad. She's a sweetheart. I am not sure how to check that. I think you can go back in and go manage 7 Days to Die and see maybe when it was purchased. If you go back and look, it might be in the Steam console there. But I don't quote me on that. I think you can. I just. Okay, so what we got here. Is that coal? No, that's iron. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. You can see where you bought. I just can't remember where. I think if you go to Steam, go to your library, look at the games, and I think you can see the history when you actually purchased. Oh yeah, you don't own anything. Yeah, that one happens every once in a while. Thank you for the gift. Now again, I will say it, I'm not on here for the gifts. I like just being on with you guys and playing games, so don't feel like you have to do that, but I do appreciate if you do. I just like being here. Thank you, Daniki. I appreciate the follow. I usually I kind of follow Glock Gamer's little acronym that he uses. That I'll follow any gamer back, so if I don't follow you back, don't take offense to it. Okay, I'm just trying to build up a little bit more of a big gaming community instead of the typical follow train. I want the people who will come in and interact, spend time with you, talk. Did I get some wood out of that? Yeah, I got it. I didn't think I saw that there. Alright, let's use the shovel again, guys, and kind of clear it out. See if we can come across any more of the coal for us. Sometimes you'll get lucky. Oh, does it get too late for him?
No. You gotta turn around. Look, real quick.
Okay, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Oh well.
Whatever. You know, I found that out there too. I wonder what the hell it was. I almost just said, "Oh, it's probably down to a POI," and almost jumped in the damn thing. So it's a mine with a bunch of spikes at the bottom of it. If you jump into it, you're not gonna die. We got high enough health that we won't die, but it's gonna make it miserable trying to get out of the damn thing. Which is the worst thing, is to get into places and can't get out of it.
Oh well.
I think I'll keep cleaning this stuff out. See if we get lucky and come across. That's just nitrate. That's lead. What we got here? Lead. I'll take the lead while we're in here. I'm just hoping to come across some more of the coal. How much we got? So it takes 2 coal with 2 nitrate to make enough gunpowder to make 1 round. So I've got enough for 1250.
Oh, come on, Polly. That's part of the fun. Scare the pee out of you. Polly said she's gonna go take a potty break before I scare the pee out of her again.
I appreciate it, but don't ever feel like you have to with me. I like you coming on and interacting and talking and everything, so don't feel like you ever have to do anything like that. I do appreciate it, but not required. I just like meeting people, having good conversations, and again, you'll probably hear this stuff a lot. I mean, I know Mama, there's a lot of other ones, Goddess, and a few other ones that come in. Sometimes we never even talk about the game. We just talk about whatever's up. If people had a good weekend, if they start down a different conversation path, it's all good. As long as you're enjoying yourself and you don't feel like you have to need to scroll away. It's okay if you do, but hopefully it's engaging enough. Keep you at least entertained for a little while. If not for all the jump scares, you know. That stuff will keep you going back there. I know it does me. She gets me a good one every once in a while. She screams back there.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. Keeps me on my toes.
My bad. I'm gonna wake up alarm.
I'm gonna wake up. Yeah, a little too complacent there. So hey, nice mining, nice and quiet. ASMR. And then all of a sudden, oh F!
You gotta have more emphasis.
Yeah, I don't.
That wasn't very convincing.
I'm not trying to scream in people's ears. I got a big mouth as it is, so.
You gotta make it sound more girly. Gaga!
Sorry, you're not gonna get girly from me.
Come on.
Not gonna happen. Unless it's something really, really cold, and then I'll give it a little girly squeal every once in a while.
No fun.
That's what you always say. But you stay with me anyway.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Are you dropping out of the game, or are you going to a different area?
I don't know, you're pretty far away. I guess I don't have to leave.
Yeah, I don't know. Mom gets to laugh at some of the stuff that we're interacting between me and my partner. She's playing another part of the map. She's clearing a lot of the POIs, finding new stuff for us. And I'm out here gathering crap. Alright, we'll start going up the nitrate a little bit. See if we can get... Because I really need to try to find some more coal. More lead. Great, awesome. Let's clear this lead off a little bit and see what we can do. Because there's that nitrate to the right here just a little bit. Do a little bit more digging.
Hey, guess how much coal I have on me?
How much?
69.
Awesome. Good job.
Polly
Yeah.
said Eric has a normal chat, and then there is our chat where we're just chaos. No, I don't disagree.
That's alright. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's try here and see if we can get down to maybe some coal here. Clearing out some of this nitrate.
This way.
It's so hard to catch that coloring difference between it and iron. That's iron.
Oh, we're drifting.
That's
Very
iron.
nice. I feel like Lightning McQueen out here.
You feel like a queen.
Like Lightning McQueen. You gotta turn
I
left
heard
to
you.
Go right. Turn left to go right. What kind of stupid stuff is that?
I'm gonna clear out some of this rock and see if we can come across any more. And sorry, this is a little bit of the boring stuff that you got to do with 7 Days to Die. It's not always running and gunning all the time. I'm not gonna jinx myself, but I will say I haven't had a DW in a while.
For some reason, I took a decaying human corpse.
Yeah.
Decided to keep that with me.
So you actually picked it up.
Yep.
You're awesome. Remember, don't eat it.
It wouldn't let me eat it if I wanted to.
Okay.
No, I wanted to.
I'm gonna, got a lot of on me. I may have to sit back to the trader in the area and try to get some antibiotics. Yeah, exactly, but it's hard for me to see it. I have problems seeing it. That's why I like to find it for itself and then can do it.
Now you can see it better.
Stop.
Open your eyes.
Stop. My eyes are open. It's just,
I
they
know.
don't, just that they don't see very well.
No. You may want to put your glasses on now.
No, it does not tell you what it is. You have to get used to the coloring on it. And it is the shiny black. But the shiny is very similar to the iron. Problem is you don't usually find it on. So this is all iron. Alright, which is good. I mean, we can gather it.
You know why it wouldn't tell him? Because he didn't ask.
Okay, ignore the peanut gallery behind me. Because that's why you just send people to school so you can get a smart ass. I think I'll try to clear out some of this iron and see if maybe a little coal material is on the other side. It's not like the iron is good to use. It just takes a little bit longer to get through. So I think what I'll do is I'll start clearing some of this out. I don't want to go too high though because I don't want the stuff to collapse on me. Because as we go out, it actually becomes a lot more brittle down here. For this one, it's not vanilla. This is actually a full mod called Rebirth. Totally a little bit different. I don't know if you've ever heard of Rebirth before. I can give you a little background on it.
I don't think the screen would affect
Very, very D&D like. So, you see down here, you got your HUD down here. It tells where you're at. This is how many POIs you cleared by each of the areas. So out of 353, we've cleared 265 POIs. And that's we're playing Purge mode. And that's the plan of that one. There's not blood moons, but the Purge is you got to clear every single POI to get everything kind of closed out. So you got up to 7. Wow, there we go. I was just talking about DW. I've got to run up top, guys. Sorry. Go, come on. Oh, here they come. Why am I stuck? Why is it not letting me out? Come on. Alrighty. So I don't think we can get down here, but we're going to have to get one again. It's called DW Just Whisper. This is the events that go off. As you can see, there's a lot of open. They open the door too. Okay, so we're going to come out. Get out, get out. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh crap, did they get me? Ah, kidding me. And the bike's out here. They didn't get up quick enough, so. And they started respawning and respawning and respawning. No, it's just the bike. It's alright.
Run out there.
I'm not gonna run out there. The bike is, I don't know where it's at, so that bike is just gonna stay.
It'll be marked on the map.
Where's my puppy?
What the fuck is this?
Alright, so he's there. Let's make sure he follows. So I'll take the coal that I got with me, and we'll come over to the ammo machine. And why don't I have 7.62?
Somebody trolling me.
Am I too far away? Okay, I'm sorry. It's let's do this. There we go. Now, there we go. It's too far away from the broadcast on the boxes. Puppy. It's actually a panther. She's got a puppy. He fights for you. Works pretty good. Why we use this one too, guys, is so it's like 7 minutes and you can do 800 rounds. If you try to do that through a workbench, it would take you forever. It's got a nice little animation. It looks like it's actually pressing ammo. It drops down in little boxes there and everything. So it's actually this little aesthetics like that. I want to go back here and check and see how this is doing. Hey, look at that. It's actually filling it all the way up from power. So I got I actually ran some lights over here, starting to try to see what we can do. And because we're in a desert biome and it's how many screamers get kicked off, we've tried to go silent with stuff. I'll use it to put the turrets up and everything else, but we've got the solar arrays up here. I've got a whole bunch of them because I didn't know how much it was going to put out, but it looks like it puts out about 250 if I remember right. So let's go there. Yeah, 226. And it's keeping the batteries all the way charged up on it, and it runs all night. So I run it from that over to an extender to a switch so they turn on automatically. So, well, that kind of sucks. Better thing is, guys, cleared my my infection and my tiredness there. However, we still don't have any damn coal. Not enough. That's going to help a little bit, but these damn zombies are a bitch to fight with. Especially when you get this level. So, I'm going to go over here and put some of this stuff away. I guess probably I should have stayed down there, but they would have eventually made it all the way down. Let's put that in. The gold goes over here. See which one she's got the gold in. There we go. There's the bottles. And I really wish I hadn't died there. Don't do that very much, guys. But every once in a while I turn into a vacuum and I suck.
He's only done it 13 times.
13 times. Yeah, this is not vanilla though. It's a little bit harder. And since that, hey, since you want to be a smart butt,
You just destroy my thing.
I didn't destroy anything. Nothing that you built. However, you don't have scarecrows anymore. Lucky I'm not. Did that tree grow back? Sure did. Alrighty. So I might just get some antibiotics. Go over to the desert. Not desert. The damn burnt forest and just grind, picking everything up. That's what I'm doing. Which will be extremely boring. Alright, so, oops. Come on. Alright, so I'm going to actually go up, guys, and get some antibiotics. some vitamins, probably a little bit more water, a little bit more food. I got 79. I don't need that. Let me see. 27 on food. That's okay. I got a bunch of Twinkies. What I do need to do is get a half a stack of that. Get a stack of vitamins. And that's how you go through all the ammo. Absolutely. Hey, Jazz. Yeah, this is the wonderful 7 Days to Die with the Rebirth mod on top. So I'm going to make a bunch of cobblestone. So I'm going to make like, let's go 2,000. And lead, that's going to take the batteries. We don't want to do that. We don't want to have any limestone fragments. Calcium chloride, we don't need that. Small stone. Use that with that. And wood. Let's make some wood logs too. We'll gather some more wood up and everything. So, let's go to the map. Let's go back out a little bit. Oil shale. This really irritates me. That's going to be a hell of a run too. Jeez. So I'm going to go to the edge of it. Put a quick waypoint. Oh, actually, let's kill all the other ones because I got the other quick waypoint like that too. How far? 2.6 kilometers. So, guys, maybe we'll come off some roaming hordes. As you can see, it's 8 o'clock. The timer kicked off. The light is lighting up well. And it doesn't make noise, so no screamers. Big win. Alright, so we're going to run over. Let me see. Try to show you guys a little something about here. So these, in this mod, the only vehicle you can make yourself is actually a bicycle. So you actually have to gather a whole bunch of goods, and you put these headlights, all of, like it says, battery, spark plugs, V8, transmission, carburetor, radiators, fuel pumps, all this stuff in here, and car tires. And there's 3 or 4 different types of tires. Once you get all that in there, then you have to have a hot wire kit. You hot wire it, and that's how you get the vehicles like we've got over here. So we got an army vehicle, doesn't hold very much. We got the vans. Let's go here. The van has a lot of storage in it. And then we got a cop car, which is pretty fast. Doesn't have a lot of storage. And then you got the big rig, which is really nice. And I like consistency in games, so what was nice about this, there was actually a garage over here. There's beavers, it's right over there. So if you look on the little seal on the back, it says Uncle Guppy's Custom Garage. When you actually came over here, his garage, Carl's Cars, had a vehicle that had a stamp on it that said Guppy was here. So pretty cool that they tied that all kind of back together again. So it was pretty awesome. I like consistency and stuff that they do in games. Now, not all vehicles, I'm going to get that because body bags are used for other stuff. You can pick up almost anything in the world. So I pick up a lot of the signs and stuff because I like the cold beer, the open signs,
Yeah,
exit.
he picks up the signs, but he won't let me have the mannequins.
Yeah, because mannequins don't scare you. That's my jump scare. I hate going into a building, come around the corner, I'm expecting movement and everything, and all of a sudden it's a damn mannequin.
I'm just trying my mannequins.
Hey, at least I didn't let all the chickens out. What I've been really looking for in a vehicle is they've actually got a striker. And I really, really would like to get one of those. What we got here? Yep, we'll just check it. There. Alright, so we're going to run on the burnt biome. We're going to take some damage because we're not high enough. We're not up to 75%. So we're going to take a little bit of hits there. It's going to affect our stam a little bit, but you'll see how much of the coal stuff is on the ground, and we'll just kind of fight through that. hell is that? I save space because I don't want to load up too much. Oh, I'll show you what she loves to do. So let's go to this, and you chase after a chicken, and you can collect them. Yep, got him. Got your chicken, sweetheart. Take it back. You put it in the chicken coop, and it produces eggs and feathers for you. Not to use, at least I'm not on what I've been playing on. So you don't use it too much. For arrows. In the beginning you do, because they're a lot easier, but as you go along there's a thing called misery. Where's it at? So they ascend, which means they evolve, they get stronger. So on this one it's you either get fire immune, toxic, shock immune. They deal high block damage, can run really fast, they can actually unlock doors and stuff, and they can jump up to 2 blocks. And then you have the natural selection piece of it, which that's where they get stronger as they go along. And you see rebirth at that. So as they get higher and more up for you. Hey, Gamer Granny, nice to see you again. You kicked it off again? Hope you have fun with it. I am heading over to the burnt biome because I can't find any damn coal anywhere. And I need to make some more 7.62 ammo. I am way too low for all of these bullet sponges out here now. So I'm actually, because you just missed me getting devoured there. I got overrun with a Dust Whisper because I didn't get out of the mine quick enough. So it, I paid the price and I got another death. Won't be the last one, but kind of sucks because I was hoping I wouldn't die anymore for a little while, but it's all part of the fun. The updates, yeah, I for vanilla, it's absolutely a lot of good updates. You get a lot more people you can play with now, you know, because of cross-platform, which is really nice if you can get on a server with people. I'm actually running the Rebirth mod, which anybody on console can't do it because they can't apply mods, unfortunately. I don't think they'll ever fix that either. I think it's just too hard to orchestrate the architecture to support that. That'd be cool, though. I know there's a lot of people in that like to play the mods and watch what we're doing. Oh, she got a DW. DW is Death's Whisper. It's one of the events that happens and it drops crates. If I went back over there, my other event would still be there. But unfortunately, since I died, and I'm not going to run all the way back to that, it's just going to have to go to waste. And that's how you get your genetic shots and everything else so you can level the stuff up. But progression on this one is really, really hard. Play on PS5. Awesome. I've always played on PC. We do have a PS5 and an Xbox One, but I usually play other games on that. Just kind of random crap. As you guys know, as you can see it, I've got that mod on there, so when I'm running, I don't use any stamina. I think we're probably going to play for another, I don't know, hour, maybe an hour and a half here. It's getting a little bit late. You know, Sierra's her back's hurting a little bit and everything, so what's your hip? You know what I mean? What game do I play at PS5? We just got Outriders. Just started playing that. That's pretty fun. She plays a lot of Skyrim. And Hitman. She loves Hitman. I play a lot of Assassin's Creed stuff. PW'd again? Damn. Well, don't complain because, especially if I can hear it that it's bandits.
But I didn't even get back up into the base yet.
It's all right. You get those drops. Start getting out. Oops. Can't pass that by. All right, we're coming up on the dreaded biome, and like I was telling everybody before, once you cross out of the desert and you go back into either snow or anything that's not desert or forest, you instantly get affected, and then you get dysentery. So I need coal, and this is a quick way to do it. It really updated the biome here. So as soon as we cross over the border, you guys will see that it's going to make us sick. And this is such a terrible way to get coal. It takes so damn long. But guys, I need it, unfortunately. So it's going to be a few boring minutes. This is 7 Days to Die with the Rebirth mod on top. And right now I'm doing the boring stuff, so I'm out gathering so I can get some more ammo. I need another probably 3,000 to 8,000.
Yeah, apparently the bandits shooting you knocks you down.
Yep, they just sent it up, remember? See, there we go. Got the dysentery. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop a couple distilled water, which will help cure that. And we'll take the vitamins, and we'll take a infection cure there. Hopefully that will keep it down for a little while, so I can gather some more coal. I'm going to try something here. I think you can get coal out of the trees too, if I remember right. Nope. They've taken that away, so that's why you have to take it from the ground. Well, I'll at least take this down. $1977. Well, that's pretty cool. I've been playing a very long time, but my gaming started back probably... actually, to date myself and show how old I am, I actually started playing on a Tandy TRS 880 computer color. Call them trash 80s. And you loaded your games because the games were loaded on top of cassettes. So you had to load a cassette, and if the cassette ate your game, you were done. Also did Commodore 64, Apple, and then got into the older like Atari 2600, how it went up from there. So I've been doing it for quite a while. Oh, dude, floppy disk. You're talking 5 1/4, 3 1/2, and then that new wonderful thing, CD-ROMs that came along. Yeah. Been doing it for a while. I remember playing when getting started on computers for, you had your 86, your 186, 286, 386, 46, Pentium 2, all that good stuff. And then when you first started out, you were awesome when you had like 540K of RAM. Oh, you could play so much. And then you started getting where you could add 4 megabytes of RAM, which cost you probably 3 times what a computer cost back in the day. And then you started getting more where you go 16, 32, 20, 64. And now up to the beast that we have now that's amazing. Hey, I'll be truthful with you guys. I am almost the big 6-0. Mentally, absolutely feel like I'm in my 30s. Get up in the morning? No, I'm 75. That's one thing when I talk about. I like talking about anything. I don't care sharing stuff like that. Hey, Marco. Nice to see you drop in. Appreciate you. Oh, this is going to take forever. We're at almost 600. That means I can make 300 rounds. All right. I don't think I can do this, sweetheart. We're going to have to figure out how to get coal. Probably going to have to take a vehicle back over there. That's stupid for us. Find another coal deposit. Don't use a mine on it because it tears it up. And then I think. Alright. I want 3. Nope. Well, that's a good idea. I don't want to fight them in this biome. So I'm going to head back out a little ways here. Come on, dude. Where are they at? Can we tear them out? Oh, there we go. And the purple ones are really strong. Oops. Gosh dang it. Those are tainted. The one that in purple are tainted. Let's give us some space. Come back up. Take her down. Hope she doesn't rebirth. There we go. Take the bag. There's some more coming. Ooh, don't like that. No rebirth? They killed my puppy, so I gotta go back anyway. This really sucks. How did you get 3,000 bullets?
Gunpowder, bullet tips, bullet casings.
Oh, so you put it on the workstation.
The other way. We have almost 6,000 gunpowder in there.
Give me a second, guys. Pressing on my nerve. My hand just went numb. Alrighty. All good. Let's run back to the smart one that plays. I forgot that we had all the gunpowder. So she's actually got bullets crafted for me. So we'll head back, and then eventually, I think out in the snow biome, you can get a lot of coal as well. Oh, a headstone. That's pretty cool. Let's see what this says. I quit shitting on myself. That's a fox. Really? A concussion from a fox. Unknown soldier, may God rest your soul. That's pretty cool. We went across all kinds of good stuff out here. So we'll run back across out here. Then we'll come across a few things like this. And I guess if she's crafted all those bullets, then we can go back and we can help her run the POIs. The only thing good about the desert biome is the oil shale. But you can't put a mine down on it because it actually blows it out. So you have to actually mine it all the way down normally. What we got here? Have this one been cleared? Nope, it's got 10 areas left and 10 entities. At least it's marked on the map now. I wish we can find, usually in the desert, there's these little mining towns, or little western towns that you can come into. Sometimes they have the coal mine in there, so you can get a lot of coal that way. I've just gotten lazy, I guess. I didn't even go back and look at the other stuff. It just takes so long on a workbench for it to generate. I haven't been doing it. The ammo machine that makes it out, it can knock out 3,000 rounds in less than 5 minutes. So that's why I got the coal, because you can go directly to it. And if I get 50 more kills, I'll get a crate. which means it'll either spawn zombies, it'll spawn robbers, a combination of them. It'll even spawn mountain lions, and sometimes dogs and a zombie bear. So if I kill 15 more, I'll get a crate drop. Thanks for joining live. Appreciate it. That's probably the reason that we stay up so late right there. Great monster. Keeps me running. Not smoothly. They're talking about oil shell. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a few minutes, maybe. I found an oil shell. Okay, so we're going to be able to far. Let's go here. Let's go save waypoint. Maybe saw my crappy typing there. We are going to try to clear it out. At least this way I can keep the vehicles topped up when she doesn't fill them up. Dig a little bit and see if we can kind of clear it out a little bit and see if there's a little bit more shale as it goes out. Sometimes you can get that. Sometimes you have to dig down 4 or 5 blocks. Something there. We don't want to hit that. And not that we need sand, but clearing this out and it gives us a little bit more space to see what we've got and what we're working with. I don't understand how some of the, again, it's probably hard to get all this stuff lined up, but I don't understand how you could dig down and there could be vegetation down here with you. That's one of the quirks. Hey, well, be alive, Amy. Hope you're having a good night, or as I'd say, a very good early morning. All us night owls. Usually the game's really good, but some of you'll pop up stuff like that, like, oh, I've got a bush growing underground. And it's not even a mushroom. Well, here's a good old joke for you. Sierra treats me like a mushroom. She keeps me in the dark and feeds me shit. I could tell her. She looked back at me. I know she was looking back and going, what?
Just don't turn around.
Nope, not going to turn around. Absolutely not going to turn around because I know the glare is probably there. Love you. Love you? Yes, maybe? I hear you sighing back there. I'm not turning around. Sorry. I love you so much. Not looking. You can. I want. I refuse to look. Nope. Nope. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, princess. Well, I think we just ran out of shale there for some reason. Man, that's the suck. We'll try to keep going down a little bit and see if we can. Oh, there's some there. Try to pick it back up. That little iridescent look there. Good about it. It doesn't. Oh, and we came across some lead. Thank you, Ida Mama. You really keep me up on the likes there. Thank you very much. This is actually good. If we come across lead, we might end up getting some of the other maps out of this hole. That looks like it's iron, so that's actually panning out a little bit better. Get the shale going here. Let's do a little digging. I'm kind of worried about it. I'm going to have to dig my way out at an angle eventually, but we should be alright. There's not that many random boards drop through yet so far. And probably just as soon as I say that, I'm going to get overrun. Tend to jinx myself. Alright, there. Alright. Hi, Sarah. That's not you, is it? Did you come underneath a surprise account? Really? You really want me to turn around so you can make a face at me, don't you? Whatever. Since I know you love this morning, you want a piece of dark chocolate?
No,
Okay.
I'm still upset that you destroyed my stuff.
Those are easy to get. They're freaking everywhere.
No, that's like the first time I found any for a while that aren't the destroyed ones.
Yeah.
And a woman one, and you destroyed my only woman one that I found the entire game. Kind of upset.
Sorry. I tried. She doesn't like dark chocolate. She likes Twix.
No,
And these,
like Kit Kat.
Kit Kat. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then she likes these, her grandmother gets her, every Christmas, gets her these little star chocolates that she likes. In like a box that weighs, a bucket that weighs like 5 pounds worth.
It's a 5-pound bucket full of chocolate.
Yeah.
And I get one every year. Do I go through it every year?
No.
No.
We've got
Do
two.
I have like 4 buckets still on the counter from the last 4 years?
Yes. Because she likes the star one. She doesn't like all the rest of them. Because it's got like turtles that are like sweet cream turtles. Never had those before. Actually tastes pretty decent.
And I like the chocolate covered raisin, but I don't like the chocolate covered peanuts.
Yeah.
And they look the same until you bite in one and you're like, oh, this will be a raisin.
Nope.
No, it's not a raisin. It's a disappointing peanut.
And you don't have a stash for you in trouble. No, if I need to, we've got enough up there. If I needed to do a piecemeal, I would be able to just go up and grab a whole bunch of the chocolate and go get it for her. So I usually don't get in trouble a whole lot. Actually, in pretty good standing most of the time.
I hope you're back to each other, Brandy. Thank you for hanging out with me.
See you, Brandy. Have a good night. Hope the pain drops off there. I know how much that can suck. So. Is that all I got now? Is this lead? Yeah, let's just clear a bunch of this out and see if we can come into some other stuff. Maybe we'll get lucky. Not that I usually see a lot of coal in this biome except for the western towns.
She said good night.
I hope she feels better. Sorry she's hurting. I know how much that sucks. I usually wake up, I don't know, even when we stay up really late like this, I usually wake up between 7:30 and have to sit up and stretch my back out because the back starts hurting.
Shit.
Underneath your desk and your arm, chair arm. Yeah.
Can I look at my finger?
Want me to go get you something? Jesus, baby. That'll make it.
This out so my leg
As Alia says, that'll make it all better.
Yeah. I was pulling out my footstool from a chair.
I forgot we had those. I think I'll take a little pressure off your hips. I hope so.
My liver is angry with me, so.
You didn't have a bunch of greasy stuff.
Ibuprofen.
Oh, yeah. lighten it up. You said you're gonna take pain reliever. I thought you were gonna take like your real pain reliever stuff you got, not the gloss it over stuff.
What pain reliever? My slow burst?
Yeah.
No, I've only taken that twice today. And that's an anti-inflammatory.
Have to see if I can. I think that tryptophan that I take offers pain relief a little bit.
That's alright.
I don't mind it. I don't want you sitting there and hurt.
And pain and whether it's my brother or on my side, either way, still gonna hurt. All good.
Well, I guess that's the last of the oil shale. All we got is lead and all this other stuff here. So we have to work our way over here and try to dig our way out. Thank you for all the likes again. I do appreciate it. Geez, you guys got me up almost up to, you got a little over 7K. You guys are rocking it.
Thanks for doing that,
Polly calling midnight?
yeah, just so I'm still
That's right, she hasn't run out and jumped and screamed OF and woke you back up, huh? Alright, so let's see if I can figure out how to get the hell out of here. Oh, jeez. Yep, I'm gonna have to do some real work. Oh, 9. I can only see 7 on there, so that is awesome. I do appreciate it. Again, guys, you don't have to do that. I just like hanging out with y'all. Get your headphones on? There's our lovely bushes. And we're out. Well, that was a bit of a letdown. I thought we'd get a little bit more stuff out of there. The oil shell. By the time I run all the way back to it, stuff will probably already made. Which I feel kind of stupid not going and checking the workbench. I got so used to using that fast one over there that it didn't make much sense. But idle tapping helps. Does it keep you awake, or does it offer another benefit? Because if you need to keep awake, I'd have her have a couple more jump scares back there to scream and keep you going. I know it does help. The higher you get up on your likes, it starts putting you on a little bit more FYPs for people. And at least with it being, registering on here is it's gaming. It goes to the right audience, and you'll get people in that are actually gamers and stuff, which is nice. I get so many people that just drop in and drop out, which it happens on TikTok, but I think when I move it out, I'm not even gonna gather the meat. It's not even worth it. Me either. It's either I'm sleeping, or if I'm awake, I've got to be doing something or running my mouth. Which, as you guys notice, I do it pretty good on here anyway. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I was going toward the waypoint. Awesome. Simply awesome. I was running to get back to you. I got turned around. I went looking for the waypoint, which is in the... I'm going to clear that. Which is in the burnt forest biome. And now I got to run all the way back another 2K back to you. Oh, keeps alive going though, guys. Let's see what we got in. Got Andrew, Dosh, Sierra, Idle, and I'm not sure who this person is. Let's see what we got. Wow. Got somebody in it had almost 100,000 followers. Pretty cool. That's a pretty awesome job. Jealous, but still a great job. I was going to get up a little earlier, well, today, Sunday. I still got some things I got to do around the house and everything, and then Lone Wolf had talked about he's got a server set up, and he wanted a little of walking through and talking through how to install mods, so I was going to do that, but then he said, no, we would just hook up on Monday, which I'm off on Monday too because of the holiday, which is pretty cool. So we'll probably link up on my Discord. That way I can share my screen and walk him through what he needs to do to set it up on the server. Hopefully they've enabled stuff on the server for him so he can actually install mods. Usually they do, but some of them that you go through are a little bit finicky because they just don't want you to put stuff into some of the folders. They don't give you access to root, but sometimes you have access in areas that can get you in trouble. I want to make sure we get him set up. We want to get him to be able to get started on playing Rebirth because he seemed like he was really, really excited for it. The only thing we've got to make sure of that is if the server will allow him to back install, not to 1.3, but to 1.1, which is required for Rebirth.
I have a child now, Polly.
Ooh, 10K. Thank you very much, Mom. I really do appreciate it. Ooh. What's this one? Oh, it's one we haven't come across. And then quit running into cactus. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You hear that, sweetheart? Mm-hmm. Got me up to 10K likes. Yeah, it's really cool. And for the first time, I got a couple people following me on Kick as well, which is pretty awesome too. I don't think it's as good as Twitch, to tell you the truth, but there are a lot of people, and it's a little bit more forgiving on some of the filters and things like that, which can be good and can be bad. So hopefully people are a little kind when they come in, and I don't mind them using me, my name, and call me grumpy and old, but as long as it's the part they use and not another F word.
No, my French. My French is a child.
What's that?
Talking to Polly.
Oh. So kind of the old stuff my dad said is never is. You can call me any name you want, just don't call me late for dinner.
Oh, I got filtered. I was like, why didn't you read my comment?
Where's your comment at?
It got filtered.
Why? Are you cursing at me?
No, I said fogey. You just talking about an F.
Fogey. Yeah. Yeah. That's another F word. I don't take offense to that. It's
But it went through. It wouldn't let me call you an fogey.
well, I just don't want you to call me a grumpy old fucker. That's the one that I wouldn't like.
I know I would like it.
Yeah. Oh my God, Cliffs. Yeah, I know. I kind of skirted that one, didn't I?
And I was like, oh,
But I've got the parkour up to it's 8, and I've got 2 mods on there that actually takes it up to 10. So I could take the fall damage. It's just I don't know, just so used to playing in other modes on this that you get damaged so damn bad. Or you have the broken leg, you gotta wander around the broken leg. It takes forever to get back to it, and by the time you get back, you got like 60 or 70 hours worth of damage. Jumping that fence. Oh, it is lit up nice. I like that. Ah, I made it back home. Oh, she did that on purpose, guys. She did that on purpose. Absolutely. Oh, there's a zombie out here. So let's go park it and kill. Come on, buddy. Where he was left over from, so now we can try to turn back around and park it like an adult. There we go. How did I do there? Right up to the edge. And in between the lines. It is very dark, isn't it? It's really hard to see. I think what I wanted to do too was I need to make some more. I'm going to take a couple of blocks, sweetheart, if you don't mind. Actually, probably make some more too. Let's go here. Let's make some building blocks. I'm gonna make 100. Oh, I'm not putting it in this one. Got that ammo that's gonna run for 73 minutes. It would take 10 minutes in the other thing. Just gotta run in there. Gotta run in there. Run in there. So we're gonna go down to a little toolbox. See if we can do building block there. And there's my repaired solar banks too that I can put up. So let's go. Let's just do 100. Let that run. We'll go and find this stuff. We'll put these solar banks up because we'll need some more solar cells. Let's see what stuff we got.
Solar cells are put up, I think.
Oh, we do have some.
No, you made some.
Those aren't solar cells. Those are solar banks. So you need solar cells to mount in the solar banks too, so you can charge the batteries.
Does your back hurt?
Mine?
Look. You have a serious hunchback.
Yeah. Probably like me in real life.
The workbenches, the first two have stuff for you. Also, I put some on your ammo crafting station. The third one has mine.
Awesome, sweetheart. Appreciate it. Because I've been burning through it. And for you, is this it? Yep. There's a buck in there for you. I know that makes you very excited. I put it up in your little box down there for you. Here, drop some of this stuff down here. Wow, we got so much crap, don't we? Let's come back here. Let's drop here. So I wanted to think about trying to go down and bunch of steel to go around the outside, so we're gonna craft that. everything in here. Yep. Put it in here. Drop that. Put the logs in there. Drop a little bit of meat we've got. And drop the empty water bottle. Alright. We got everything. I got some cash. I can probably do that. Here. Probably need to sneak down to the trader and see if he does have solar cells down there. Here. What I was going to say, sweetheart, was I'm going to build some ladders around some of the other areas, so if we get knocked off or whatever happens, we got other ways that we can go up. Yeah, I was going to try to put it on all the corners. So let's go shift R this. I think she's using ladder square, if I remember right. I think I'm too far away too. Add one more on there, don't I? Why is that? Really? Oh, it's because that half block bullshit. No, I don't like that because my OCD is going to kill me. We're going to fix that piece of it. Of course, 7,500. Welcome to Live, Skippy. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Apologies, guys. This is just my OCD. We like doing the corners because then we remember exactly where it is. Even though it's one block in, it's just a matter of being able to go to a standard location. Force a habit. Not one of my good habits, but it's a habit indeed. Very much so. It does show. My apologies. So, let's go. Oh, much nicer. Let's climb up. Let's get the... which is going to break very soon, probably. There we go. Oh, come on. I said shift 2. I didn't say. Yeah, good idea.
I was almost at 90%. So.
I don't need that much cobble. Jesus. Let's put some of this down. Let's see what we got going over here. Take the molten steel. Put on it. For the recipe, for the forged. Wow, that's not going to be a whole lot. Give us some. Better than nothing. And then I throw one up there. Wait, what an idiot. Oh, because you have to use the wood fragments to repair wood. That's one of the things. You have wood, but it doesn't really fix with wood all the way. You can upgrade it. But you need... Let me find the silly fragments. So these are fragments. So you have to have fragments to actually fix it, to repair it. There. We'll do a ladder on that far side. We'll do another, where did I get stuck in? Is it? That's weird. I'll put one on the same point here. Again, yes, this is the OCD kicking in. You like the easy route. I do some ways. I knew that was going to happen. But as you guys have noticed, I do have some peculiarities stuff. I don't like stuff that's not lined up right. I don't like making mistakes and upgrading a wood block to cobblestone when everything else is wood. That irritates me a lot. Sometimes it will actually tear it out. Yeah, that's the military in me. Yeah. Everything lined up. Uniformity. Got a lot of good things out of the military. Must be symmetrical. Yeah. Hate to say it, at least in the past 6-7 years, I quit rolling my underwear and socks up military style. So that's how long it sticks with you. Nope, gonna have to put that. Progress. Yeah. It only took forever. Now the military since 1992. I really should be over it, but like I said, I still walk my hand closed up like you normally do, and how many inches to the front you do it when you walk, how many inches to the back. Very easy, so let's go back here to this corner, and let's see, I should be able to take that all the way straight up, so you don't have to see me tear stuff out on this one. That's can we take that as progress too? But I do, oh, it's actually going to let me put it up there. Hey. Hoping the other side is the same way. Like you said, symmetrical. I wonder if we need to put one back here. Of course, I'd have to tear all those out. You can go to that corner. Have a short one here, probably. tall enough too that they can't get up to it. Excuse me. And one last one right here. Of course. Gotta tear this one out. I don't know why that's the explosive stuff. Yeah, I know it's uneven, but I'd have to go up and put a half block up top. Which I may do. It's bothering me. But then it'll look weird from the other stuff when you come from the other direction that you got like a half block sticking up to go down the ladder. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, you know. It'll all drive me insane anyway. You okay, sweetheart? You want to call it? No? You'll tell me if you're ready to, though, right? There was no answer there. Do I need to turn around and look in your eyes and see if you're tired?
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you very much. Oh, Uncle Crampy. Uncle awesome. Morning, sir. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cranky are you most days? Really not that bad. It's more of a moniker for me. I like to be salty with stuff, but I pretty much have pretty decent days. A lot of great people to interact with.
7 days of the week, he's about 7 grumpy.
7th day of the week, 7th grumpy, yeah. A level of 1 to 7. It's Sunday. Daytime, so the light should turn off here in a little bit. Oh, no, I do not want it that low. Take that up. There we go. We don't want those little sticky, stacky zombies to get up there because in this mod, they actually climb pretty damn well. They have to stack up on each other, and then you'll be up there taking it easy in the base, and then all of a sudden you'll have some visitors. And even though I like people, I don't need any more visitors. Thank you, Sierra. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Is that you?
No, it's not me. I would never do anything for you.
Why are you in a Sierra, not...
Because I'm not live on TikTok.
What's your account on Sierra? Is either Tiny Diny or Sierra Love?
There is no Sierra Love.
Oh, it must cut it off because it's...
It just shows my name. It doesn't
Oh, okay.
show it, so.
Oh, crap. Look at that. So why don't they give us half level... Oh, I hate that. Oh, shit, I fucking hate that. Damn. Now you got it bothering me. So R... Let's go here. Let's go half.
Ah! Fuck.
Your she has a mod. Yeah, I let her mod out. I trust her to. So we need to go advanced on this? Is that what we need to do? No, that's not the rotation I want. That still doesn't look like it's flat though. Oh, that's just gonna kill me. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, guys. Let's go R. We're gonna go to a full block. Let's go here. Yeah. That's probably what's gonna happen. So I'll do this here and then I'll come around and take them all off. Let's go here. Damn, I am gonna have to do that, aren't I? Guess what? Those are all gonna get ripped out and upgraded. Damn it. She does have special powers. Power of persuasion. Make sure you park it when you come back. Hey, welcome to the live. Yeah, I'm gonna have to carry all those out. See, I almost slipped there. I almost let a little F-bomb out.
Fart?
Yeah. Peroon? I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. I hope I'm not slaughtering it. Appreciate that, Uncle Grumpy Pants. You have a good night and hope you get some good rest. Catch me usually on the weekends. I'm streaming to all the platforms. So if you don't catch me on TikTok during the week, on the weekends, then I'll be on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, some of the other stuff.
Ah!
There you guys go. Wake up! Just put a gargoyle on the corner. You know what? I wish somebody would make those because I actually love gargoyles. So I have, can't see it up here, but I've actually got a little one. Wait a second.
There you go, Polly. You asked for one. There you go.
My second daughter actually got this for me. It's actually made out of concrete. And it's actually got these little hands that hold on to it, so you put them on the edge of like your bookshelf and everything. And it's got this little smiley face. I'll see if I can hold it up there so you guys can see. It's got a little smiley face on it. It's really cute. Had that for years. Gargoyles. Love anything fantasy related, dragons, all that good stuff. It's all good for me. Uh-oh, did it not go into focus? I can go up and grab it again in a second. If it didn't go into focus, so you can see it. So used to looking at my mug, it kind of tears the camera out. It's going to take me forever to clear all this out and make this even. Damn it, OCD. Damn it. Welcome to Live Saulo. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I've also got one too that's called Iron Flame. It's a part of a series too that's fourth week is pretty good as well. The series, I think, is that I believe that might be part of.
Yes.
That's part of the fourth. Yeah. So
Iron
I've got.
Flame is book 2.
Yeah. I've got the first book upstairs that I read, and then I've got the second one down here. Of course, I like stuff that's like more of supernatural. So I have stuff like Patricia Briggs, things like that. Her Mercy series, and then there's an author out of Cincinnati that she writes about Cincinnati and supernatural stuff down there. And I can't remember her name. I haven't read her stuff in a while. But she did things like Dead Witch Walking, things like that. I really enjoyed her series. Yeah, book 2. Yep. Still got to finish book 1. Can't remember her name. I'd have to go look. It's in my Kindle. But she's wrote a lot of stuff about her father supposedly got with this, and that's when they had the coming out where vampires became prevalent, demons were prevalent coming out, and they have that thing called the Ever After. That's where all the demons live at, and they've been kind of separated because the elves like banished them there. And then tomatoes became very toxic because she doesn't like tomatoes, so she made it they're toxic in there in the book series. But she's actually a witch, and they have, I mean, it's kind of weird. They have a thing called splat guns that she'll put spells on splat guns so she can control the supernaturals, and it's very, 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 very creative what she is. And she's actually a native of Cincinnati, so all of her books are written around the Cincinnati area. So she'll talk about a lot of monuments and areas that people understand. To include, there's a thing in Cincinnati called the Flying Pig,
Fall asleep on me, Polly.
which is actually a 5K race downtown Cincinnati. We're about, how far are we? About 20 miles out of Cincy?
Depending on which part of Cincy.
Yeah, well, in far reaches, you can reach Cincy in about 20 miles. So let me quickly, I'll do this. Let me jump over here because, again, by getting distracted, let's
You
go.
didn't yell at me for your jump scare.
Let me quick. Kim Harrison. Yeah, she's got a really good series on that stuff. I really enjoy it. I read her stuff for years. Kind of crappy that I didn't remember her name. Guess I'm not that much of a fan if I can't remember the name. Yeah, a little bit like Mortal Instruments. Absolutely. Absolutely. So one curiosity thing about me was I had trouble learning how to read when I was younger. And it literally took me to the end of 2nd grade so I could read. But I got a really good teacher, I can still remember her name, Miss Nye, who actually brought fantasy books in, more like adult level of reading, and said, you want to read something interesting? Read these, sound them out, learn the words, all that stuff. And that's, when I got through at the end of 2nd grade, I became a voracious reader. And if I was acting good, my mom would treat me to a new fantasy book every time we went into town, about every 2 weeks. To the point that irritates Sierra is I can pick up probably a 400-page book. I can finish it in a day. Especially if it's really good and I get involved with it. I'll just sit there, curl up, and then I'll put the book down and go, hey, that was a really good book, and I'll try to stand up, and then I'll make all kinds of noise of crunching and cracking because I just sat there completely still for too long, just like you were talking about. Hey, Sweetness Shop, welcome to the live. Appreciate you dropping in. Let me see what time is it, because I don't want to keep her up too late here, because she's 5:01. You sure you don't want to call it in just a little bit, sweetheart? Okay. I don't know if I was dyslexic. I just think I was lazy, and I just didn't get good teachers that could come across me. And kind of another funny thing is I'm in tech, which means a lot of algebra, calc, all that good stuff. When I went through high school, I was told by my freshman algebra teacher that I was an idiot. I wasn't that smart, and if I just didn't come back to his class for the rest of the semester, he would pass me, right? I had that thought process that I was an idiot for math, so I never focused on it. And when I got out of the military, didn't realize everything that I'd learned in the military. I went back to DeVry University. That's where I went to college at.
To interrupt you.
What's that?
Do you love me?
Yeah, I love you.
Turn around and look what I found.
No way. Do you have the parts?
I don't have them on me.
Write it down, please. I really want that striker. I'm sorry. Ex-military, that striker is the bomb. Yeah, and it just made me feel, and I took business math the rest of high school. Took biology, chem, all that other good stuff, but math, I just couldn't get it. And when I went to DeVry, I actually took a book of algebra out from the local library, studied up, took the test, passed it to come in, and then had a very good algebra teacher in college. And I actually went to, I was 24 years old when I went back to college. When I got out of high school, I actually played college football in a place called Mount San Jacinto because I had a ride to USC, USC told me I didn't have good enough grades, so I had to go to a JC. So I went to there, and then still couldn't learn stuff, so I ended up dropping out. Eventually went back home, raced motorcycles, three-wheelers back in the day. So I raced motocross, and then I also raced flat track with three-wheelers. And then when I left and went to the military, came back, taught myself algebra, the basics of algebra, and had a great algebra teacher in university, and ended up acing that class. After that, the way they explained it and everything, I was able to pick it up. So I totally believe now that you can teach anybody anything if you find out the way that they can learn the best, and then have the patience and take the time with them. Oh, I've got lots of stories. I've got 59 years of stories. Got a lot of stupidity stories too. So here's, my dad was he drove heavy machinery. He worked for the state of California, so Caltrans out in California. And very good at that stuff. I think I was 3, maybe 4 years old, and they have a thing out there that is a cactus. It's called cholla. And there's places that they call it, where they call it jumping cholla, because it seems like if you just get close to it, it jumps and sticks you. And Dad told me very carefully, he says, okay, I don't want you grabbing it, I don't want you picking it up, I don't want you doing anything with it. Unfortunately, Dad was not very straightforward about saying, don't kick it. So I didn't pick it up. I kicked a little piece, it stuck to my shoe, so I reached down and grabbed it, and then I had cactus needles embedded in my hand, and then had to end up him sitting down in the front of a Ford Pinto station wagon, and he had to pull them all out with a pair of pliers at age 3.5, 3. Hey, thanks, mean guy, I appreciate it. So I did learn after that, after he had to pull all those out, and then my hand got a little infected, so Dad was not a fan of being forgiving, nice, kind of stand up, be a man about stuff, and instead of using a nice thing like hydrogen peroxide or anything, use rubbing alcohol to clean it out. So I learned after that you got to be a little tough. You got to hang with things. You got to do that kind of stuff, or else you got the rubbing alcohol, which sucked. Did all kinds of stupid things. When I was riding a lot, I actually had a friend of mine who was paralyzed. And back in the day, we had to use these ATC 90s, which was a three-wheeler, 90 cc's automatic. And since he was paralyzed, he was able to modify it to make sure he could shift gears. And since it was automatic, he didn't have to use a clutch. So he had that. Went out riding, and one day he flipped over backwards on it. Instead of being smart and realizing there's a difference between a frame and an exhaust pipe, I ended up grabbing the exhaust pipe and pulling the three-wheeler back up to get him off the ground, and got third-degree burns on my hand, and probably took, I don't know, 6-7 years before I got feeling back into it, so I had pretty bad off. Oops, sorry. I'll stop it there for a little bit. So yeah, ended up getting third-degree burns on my hand, and after that, kind of got into it. So I was 19. I was working at a place called Desert Center Farms, way out in California, and they did asparagus there, and they did jojoba beans. And if you ever look on any of your shampoos and stuff, a lot of them will use jojoba oil, spelled Jojoba. And we were out playing around, making our own firecrackers and all this other stuff. And we're using black powder, and we were working, and the can that I had all the stuff in it, I learned the hard way, real hard way. Can I was working, had black powder, and it flipped toward me, and then a spark hit it, and it aimed it like a shotgun at my face. So I ended up having almost all my hair burn off my top of my head, all back like a Memorex commercial, and then lost my eyebrows, had third-degree burns all over my face. It was in my eyes, and they had to fly me to a burn unit up into San Bernardino, California, and they had to scrape my eyes. And I actually got lucky, and I've really been lucky with a lot of stuff I've done. still had 20/20 vision.
Great, I appreciate it.
Even though I spent like a month in the burn unit where I couldn't see and everything else. So it was hard to learn, and I got lucky that I didn't lose any sight or anything on it. So that was really good. Been fairly lucky with most of the stuff. Again, stupidity. I always said that's the way you learn, but I think I'm done upgrading these things. So now I feel a little bit better. At least it matches. And it matches there. Good. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. I think I'll put stuff back in here. Yeah, I think I will be probably logging just a few minutes here just so that I can get Sierra off so she can get some sleep and everything. Otherwise, I'd probably keep going for another couple hours. Are you going to run out and get that right now? Or okay, all right, I will stay logged in until she gets... So she found me a striker. Been really wanting that, so... Yeah, it's pretty cool. But she'll stay on here and she'll keep doing it because she knows I really wanted that. So that's the coolness about it. She really... Do we have enough truck tires? There, so I'll put your 44 down here, okay? Put that there, take that out, put the 1500 there, put that out, that piece, there we
Every
go.
time you say alright, I'm like, this, no, I'm not leaving you yet.
Sorry, I'm keeping you, sweetheart.
And
Hey, welcome to life, Katie. Yeah, I've done a lot of stupid things here and there, but out of all the stupid things I've done, it's mostly I get burns and things like that. I've only had one broken thing on me, and that was my ankle, and I got that in the military. But again, how they teach you to be a little hardcore. Without, we were doing a cross-country run in Germany. I think we went out about, it was about 10 or 12K run, and then 10 or 12K back for PT. And I stepped on a rock, and I thought I twisted my ankle, but then when I looked down, it was swelling up and turning a bright shade of lovely purple, my favorite color. Exactly boy stuff. And then they told me, sit down. Obviously, it looks like it's broken. We'll send a Humvee back out for you. And one person thought the other guy was going to go down and get the Humvee and come back for me, and the other one thought the other guy was going to get the Humvee. So I waited for like 4 hours sitting out there waiting. And then when nobody came, I ended up walking back about, it was about 9.5 or 10K on a broken ankle, broken in two places. Went down to sick call. They said, oh, sick call's over, you got to come back tomorrow. I said, can I use get like a brace or something? And the warrant officer down there, the PA, about lost his mind. What the hell's wrong with you? Let's get you over for x-rays. And that's when I found out I broke it in two places. Which the funny part of it, a good thing coming out of it, maybe bad, but a good thing that I saw coming out is I can tell when the weather's going to change. When the weather pressure changes, my ankle hurts like hell. So I can tell when it's going to change. I'm better than the weather guys too, I can tell.
Never to leave stuff in there. It always disappears if I don't bring everything I need.
Oh, sorry here. I didn't see you pop up on Twitch. I was kind of watching some of the TikTok stuff there. I was in the military. I was in the Army, infantry. So I went to Fort Benning, Georgia, trained there, did my AIT there as well. Then I went straight to jump school. Then I went to take air assault there, and I took some advanced shooting techniques while I was there as well. Actually, way back when it was a World War II barracks, and they had a place called Harmony Church, and then you had Sand Hill, which was all the new barracks. So I spent almost 6 months there just going through a lot of trainings. Then they transferred me straight over to Germany. That's when the East German wall was still up, and East Germany and Russia were still there. So I was over in Germany when it actually they broke the walls down. So I've actually got one of my memento boxes. I got a piece of the wall that was spray painted, so that was pretty neat, and got to see that come down. Then I spent a little time down in Kuwait and Iraq. Got myself a soldier's medal, which was, if you ever look that up, it's actually, it's one of the highest peacetime awards you can get. Kind of proud of that. I don't know if people kind of remember, there was a gentleman called General Schwarzkopf, and he's the one that gave me my medal when I got that.
Ah.
Really liked the military. I took every training that they would ever offer to me. PLDC, BNOC. Never got to go to ANOC. Didn't get up enough to fit on that piece of it. Got to go through that piece.
Hey, come down here.
Where you at? Front? Oh, look at look, guys, look. Oh,
Now open it up and look at the
oh,
storage.
no, I just want to look around the outside. Oh, look at that.
Now look at
There
the
we go.
storage. Get closer to it.
Oh, I wasn't even after the storage, guys. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh, and look at all the modifier slots, too.
Yeah, now leave my mannequins alone.
Okay, I will leave your mannequins alone. Fair enough. I have got to go grab some gas, though, because it needs gas. And I'm pretty sure that it uses a crap ton. Oh, look at that baby. That's a Striker. It's a fast-moving military vehicle that's designed to move troops very quickly and heavily armored. Look at that, guys. Oh, look how fast it moves. It's not as fast as a Bradley, but that is amazing. But they're good for the way the holes are shaped. It's good for IEDs, so it'll give you a lot of protection from the inside. And usually, what you get is you won't blow up from a lot of stuff that happens, but you will get concussions and things purely because of the pressure of stuff going off. But you usually won't die out of it unless it's something pretty massive. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. The difference between it and what you eventually mentioned there, I don't know, is a tank has tracks on it. This actually has wheels. So they are designed in the original versions to what they call is the go flats, which they go all the way down, but they will not come off the rim. You can't stop them. They're really good. That is awesome. She just made my day. She parked it. Yes, I'm moving the creeper van back into a parking spot. Okay. There we go. And it's not too far back.
Did you say this one? I can't remember what I said.
There we go. Now it's parked back in. Pretty good there. Proud of myself there. But she'll, just on purpose, she'll move that shit around just to irritate. That is awesome. I love that. That is cool. I'm easily pleased on that, if you guys couldn't tell. I guess I should get you to follow me.
I may. I don't remember.
Got ready to call it, sweetheart?
Sure.
Alrighty, guys. I appreciate you joining on with me. I am going to call it here purely because it is 5:18 in the morning for me. And I think I'm going to try to get some sleep. We will be back on later today, so make sure you come back and join us again. Love everybody that followed. So hopefully the next live you can catch me and come in. We will be going later on today. I'm just not sure what time it'll be. I do have to do a few things around the house. It'll probably be maybe early afternoon, depending on what time we wake up. And then we'll join back in. And since I don't have to work tomorrow, we'll probably run a really early morning one as well. Appreciate everybody. Have a great day. You're in the chair for. Oh, okay. So on Twitch, I've got Hero of Time. Don't say that. I wish I had been smarter and not gone into the infantry and the army and gone to somebody who was a little bit more technical like the Air Force, because I ended up having to come back and go to 4 years of college to try to get to a place where I could end up with a good career. So nothing wrong with the Air Force or the Navy. You guys were all the thinkers, which I actually should have done. I was kind of a little bit too gung-ho. I wanted to go Ranger and then hopefully try to get an SF, but I didn't get a chance to go to RIP or Ranger school. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. Have a great night. I'm going to go ahead and end this piece of it, and you'll lose that screen. But I appreciate all the follows, all the likes, everything you guys did for me, all the gifts. And again, I'll say again, you don't have to give me likes, you don't have to give me gifts. But have a wonderful night, and we'll catch up with you probably in just a few hours. If you ever need anything, always hit me up with the DM, and